There's a meteorite approaching. That's not good. I'm struggling so hard not to laugh because I hear Echo in the background being like, "Oh no!" So the song that you were hearing is when in Homestuck there was a meteorite approaching, and this is the exact song that was playing in that exact same moment. Hi Moy, welcome to Homestuck. Not sure if you caught on from the previous stream, so you might need to check the previous episodes as well, streams. Yeah. So Homestuck is not even a game. Funny enough, it's a web series. It's both a game and a web comic, basically. But it's funny and it contains funny old internet memes and slurs and stuff like that. Anyway, my character is not rendering. There we go. I need to move echo. Give me a second. Also, people can yeah, people cannot hear you. Give me a sec. Discord audio. Discord. There we go.
Meow 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 meow
Meow
meow.
meow.
For real? you had to start it like
real.
that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me move you for a bit. Give me a sec. Because Echo, you're quite far from me.
Very far.
So Dee asked a very wonderful question.
How long
That
this
question
is?
was-
No.
Yes.
No.
So
No.
we have
No.
Act 1, Act 2,
No.
Act 3,
No.
Act 4,
No.
Act 5,
No.
Act 5, Act
No.
1, Act 5, Act 2,
No.
Act 6, Act 1, Act 1.
Echo,
Holy
we haven't finished Act 2.
We have not. We still got like another over 200 pages left.
Then we got Act 6, Act 3, Act 6, Act 4, Act 6, Act
Who's that
5,
knife?
6, Act
No!
6. And then we got Act 6, Intermission 1, Act 6, Intermission 2, Act 6, Intermission 4, Act 6, Intermission 5.
This is gonna
And
take
then we
a
finally
fucking
get
year to
Act
read.
7. We got a good amount of intermission. I hope you're ready.
Are we ready?
You had to go and ruin it, didn't you?
Tee-hee.
Let me test something. Nope, not that. There we go.
I've also eaten some ice cream over here. I like cookie dough.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah!
Is it audible on the
I forgot
stream?
to get something to eat.
It's not.
Whoopsies. Oh.
Okay, let me check audio. I'm probably gonna have to like add a new audio. Actually, I'm gonna use YouTube audio.
YouTube audio goes crazy.
Okay, testing again. There we go.
By the way, Ben and Jerry's ice cream is the fucking best.
I still have no
True.
idea how Ben and Jerry's is.
Wait, you don't have Ben
No.
and Jerry's over there?
No.
Oh, alright. Aries, if you ever come over here, we gotta get you
D,
some Ben
it's
and
your
Jerry's.
turn to read.
Oh, okay. You wander over the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. Like the kind you were, instead of getting all worked up about it, you don't actually give a shit. One of your brother's rad and extremely expensive ninja shorts is missing, though. You know this drill all too well. Trouble's a ruin. Take expensive ninja sword. What sword? Exit your bro's room. You approach the exit. There's something on the door you haven't seen before. Looks like one of your bro's ironic comics he left for you to check out.
Oh, what the heck? What have I done? Animal? Please start breathing. Oh god, please breathe. Okay, make believe. Time is over. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. What will Nanny do to me if she finds out? No one can ever know. I have to hide the body. But where? Think. Imagination. Ah, the one time I really need you. Hello, Rolf. I want to play a game. I want to play a game. I want to play a game.
I just realized it's supposed to be Kermit the Frog, just dressed up as
Oh
Billy.
my god,
Yes.
wait!
It is.
Trying to peek.
This was peak.
Okay. Some of the stuff, he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of one-upmanship to get your goat, the same goat you've been meaning to bleed, like ironically, but that will still have to wait for a more appropriate time. You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get to stuff like this, and this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you will get it. But honestly, you think this material is just a little too ironic. You don't need to
I was doing
see
the
this shit right now.
I was
Huh?
doing the
Oh,
background
that
audio.
Thank you.
I'm trying. I'm trying,
You're
okay?
doing great, sweetie. You're doing great. No sign of bro in here either. Well, aside from the absurd quantity of awesome dangerous stuff he leaves laying around. Transfer katana to strife Specibus. Specibus. Wow. With the escalating sense of threat, you think it's time you shift your katana
9.
to your Specibus. You figure it's better to free up the card anyway, since you might need to grab some of this stuff. Set blender to mix. You guess bro stuck some fake blood capsules in that puppet. Pretty gross.
Okay, it's a camera. No.
No fucking way. You spot one of your bro's many webcams nearby, recording the incident. It seems they had just been unwitting accessory to some sort of grisly puppet snuff film. You're not totally sure how you feel about that. Ooh,
Ooh, that was smooth.
nice. Capture log Buster's sword from behind microwave. This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's a bigger piece of shit than your own sword. Let me put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. Set blender to crush ice. It's just that sort of bouncing around in there. You're making a bit of a mess now. Hide evidence in microwave. You know what that means. Microwave!
Puppet ass.
There are asses in the microwave.
Asses in the microwave. See, like his hobbies are cool and all, and you guess he's gotta put his shit somewhere. But what if you just wanted to heat up a burrito or something? This kitchen is pretty much useless. Grab those fireworks. You capture log all the fireworks.
2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 5.
The sink has to offer. You just know these are going to come in handy. Why would they be in the sink if they weren't? Looks like it's one of them is still stuck in the garbage disposal. Capture log shurikens.
Shurikens.
Shurikens. You grab the shurikens and... Hey, careful where you're putting that stuff. Especially if you're looking to turn your cylindrics into a power cake full of sharp things. You put the box of fireworks back into card 5 and prepare to start. Or card 3, apparently. That settles that, you guess. Take nunchaku. You take the nunchaku. Once again, grabbing without thinking ahead.
I love him turning around. Oh, I just love the animations.
So silly.
They're so silly.
First, you capture the box again, while adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap, which you yourself set only moments ago. Dude, dodge. You again round up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here. Capture log each shuriken individually. You grab each shuriken. Aries.
I knew it. Three. Three.
One at a time, knocking out those nunchaku. But no worries, you've got a plan. Capture log nunchucks.
I want to see the animation again. I think I missed something. Oh, how did it get here?
Funny. Good question, actually. The fuck?
Wait. It.
It fucking bounced off.
I don't know.
You take the nunchucks.
6.
Everything seems to be in order now. It would have been badass to go with the authentic Japanese names for each weapon, but sometimes you just gotta complete this with modus. Examine
So,
fetch modus.
question.
No.
Are you guys able to tell how his fetch modus actually works?
I already said it's based on either vocals or
Nah.
no, it's not vocals
It can be.
because U is a vocal. N is not a vocal.
U is a vowel!
Sorry,
Serious?
let's not forget that I have different names for them here.
Okay, yeah.
Romania is different from America. Adoy.
Yeah.
My
You call
bad.
them
Okay.
vocals there?
What?
You call them vocals?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
No, like for real, that's their name.
Yeah.
If you directly
yeah.
translate them into English.
Ah, I see.
Alrighty then. Move on.
Alright.
Yeah, you read that.
You flip over your fetch modus and check out the back. Not really sure what it is there you're keeping this thing. Oh well, who cares? Press eject button. Oh hell nah. Not after all that trouble you went through to get that stuff situated. This is potentially a very dangerous button. Change to Scrabble Points hash modus. What the fuck? Math. Holy shit.
More math.
First, you program your modus with the Scrabble Points hash function, adding it to the list. A equals 1, B equals 3, C equals 3, D equals 2, E equals 1, F equals 4, G equals 2, H equals 4, I equals 1, J equals H, K equals 5, L equals 1, M equals 3, N equals 1, O equals 1, P equals 3, Q equals 10, R equals 1, S equals 1, T equals 1, U equals 1, B equals 4, W equals 4, X equals 8, Y equals 4, and Z equals 10. This might be a cool function to use, but it looks like you'll have to empty your Sylladex to select it. You're just not going to do that yet. No way. Checkbox for detect collisions. Okay. Take the skateboard. And just what is this guy so happy about? What is he looking up there? You think if you see one more soft bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, you're gonna fly off the handle. Yuck.
Did it dodge? It dodged.
It did.
No,
Oh?
kind of knocked it out
Uh-huh. So that's how
because
it works.
he sliced the nose.
You take the skateboard.
Sex.
Actually, no, you don't. A collision has been detected. You take the, wheeled, ride.
7.
Man, your inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute. Capture log the unplugged power cord. You take the power cord. Wait, no. Not going to work. Think of a new word for power cord. You take the battery pack.
8.
Damn
8.
it.
8. 8. 8.
8. 8. Damn it.
You're gonna love one specific troll, but you won't see her till like Act 5.
Oh boy.
Shit.
You take the battery pack.
9.
Using the Y as a consonant. Your Silodex reluctantly accepts. It is a tactic notoriously employed by a hash map noobs. But you just don't care about that now. Besides, it's not like your bro's around to see.
Oh, he is around.
Oh, hell
He has been around
no.
all the time.
Where did he come from?
Oh.
Search from some mad snacks. Yeah, ooh, news post. Holy moly!
I said I'm not gonna check the news post. I'm just doing this for fun. Oh, I love the small
Oh, this
exclamation mark.
little, yeah, that's cute. Search for some mad snacks, yo. Oh, it was just little Cal again. You can never stay mad at him. Anyway, you gotta get this way rude hunger under control. You figure out you oughta scope the fridge for some grub. This hunger is so ill-mannered, it would make a room full of snooty do-waggers commit mass suicide.
Mass S.
Oh, right! My bad! Fuck!
Seaward slide.
Yeah, sewer slide. Sorry.
Yeah, I spoke to you. That's why I spoke up.
I already know about YouTube.
Well,
Oh,
sorry about the
it's okay,
Sorry, you're gonna get
Moy.
monetized.
I may have enough subscribers, but I don't have enough views because I only stream. And that
Do you know what to do when you're working?
Huh?
Just put on one of Aries' videos in the background. Give them views.
I would, but I work with customers. I can't do that. I can't have earbuds in. If I can check that shit too.
And just have your phone be playing the VOD all the way down.
True.
You know, that would actually be helpful because I usually try that, and because it already knows my IP, it doesn't register.
Oof.
Anyway, we're not gonna finish this if we struggle so much.
Oh god, more shitty swords. Of course you knew these were in here. You're not even sure why you looked. If you just want to keep any food or beverages in this apartment, you pretty much got no choice but to hide stuff away in your closet. Take your swords. The hell with it. You try to take the entire jumble of unbelievably shitty swords and brace yourself for. Looks like that works, actually.
Two.
You capture log the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords.
Two.
Use ice maker. It's still hot around here. You dispense several cherry bombs. Wait, who's that looking at you in the reflection? Teehee. Oh, Cal. Where'd the little dude scamper off to this time? Capture log cherry bombs.
Ouch.
You go for the cherry bombs.
Fine.
Unsuccessfully. After mulling it over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes.
1.
Take blender. Blender
2.
is a pretty simple word, and you can already tell that it's not going to work. Instead, you take the whirling blade pitcher.
4.
That's really a much better name for it anyway, you think. Activate garbage disposal. Step down, Mr. Purple Guy, into the garbage disposal. We're finally killing William Afton! Hell yeah! You're still not sure what he's so happy about, or what he's looking at up there. While you're at it, you dump the contents of the blender, a whirling blade pitcher, into the disposal. But you suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. You notice something in the reflection. Something above you. Mole mole, look up.
Wait.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. Over. What's written there?
I fucking, what is that? Dave?
Hello, Dave?
Hello, Dave. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave. Oh, okay.
No way. Okay. Cool.
I didn't have to actually do that. Thank you.
It's the hatch to the crawl space above your apartment. Bro's always tucking away in there when he's busting out his rad stealth stunts. He's so slick. He is so slick that dangling cord never even jostles. You just know he's being ironic with these weird mind games. There's no way anyone could be serious about aping those shitty movies. Use the turntables and cinder blocks to make a fort. Aw, yeah. It's a pretty sweet fort. You just made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be a high-fiving over it right now. But rather than get inside and take her for a spin, you really just need to use it to get up to that hatch. Yank a cord.
Hope you're ready.
It's time to face your destiny. No going back now. What the heck?
A bunch of asses!
Yay!
More
Ass! Bro's about to crash out.
Squish.
He's crashing out. Yeah, there was pretty much no way there wasn't going to be a bunch of puppets in there. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is the specific problem?
The problem is, I'm up to my goddamn neck in a fucking puppet dong.
I know you like the mannequin. Accept it.
I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling god-fucking damned puppet's pelvis. And an obscenely long, coarse carpet cock is being dragged across my anguished face. Holy shit!
Holy frick.
I should also mention, if these 4 kids, because Jade is included, they're all 13.
These are all children. What the hell?
Just turned teenagers. Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet.
Hi, Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Martin. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I've burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy Muppet buttock. I'm whirling in this terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here, like the pro
Proboscalypse.
proboscalypse, I guess.
Are you going to start rapping about this?
What? No. Listen.
Prong of flesh, seraph of home? Found solace twixt a cliff of foam.
Oh no, Jesus.
Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse, a painted pair of parted lips, that dares through kiss to stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair. Though faces flush in lovers' fits, hands snug and plush as gloves befit.
Okay, Dickinson. If you could just shut your perfumey trap for like half a second. This is serious. I am just saying, if I see one more soft, bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out in an impudent or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win a medal or some shit.
Then let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere but below the handle to break your fall.
Read the note on the hutch.
Read.
Raid! Whoa, bro.
Okay, I guess I can do this.
You got
Wait.
it? Yeah, do it. Fuck it up, Aries.
Bro, roof now. Bring cow. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen.
Burst out of the puppet pile like the one. Yeah, dang! The other guy.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah.
you are now the other guy. Take dowels and sheets from bed and make a tent. This is so much fun. A huge waste of time, yes, but so much fun. Actually, oh, okay. I was wondering like why was it getting so big out of a sudden. Uh, uh, bro. Carve a totem of the punched pogo card. You put the punched card containing the pogo ride in the slot and carve a totem from one of the crookside dowels. Repeat process with other cards and dowels. Use the card containing the code for the hammer, as well as the one with the random code you punched over the shaving cream card for the hell of it. You carve the respective totems for the cards. Do same thing with captcha log card. You make a totem for a captcha log card. Pretty rare bones looking totem, if you ask them. If you ask you. If you ask you. If you ask yourself, maybe. Anyway.
You stow the totems in your anthenem?
Athenium, I think.
Athenium. Produce captcha log card.
Oh, wait, that's useful. I'm not sure if this is. Oh, sorry.
The alchemimeter requires 1 unit of any type of girth to produce one card. You decide to use shall since it seems less generally useful than build grist,
I think.
as of now. You make a whole bunch of.
Whoa! Did you just make all this?
Yes.
Sweet, thanks. What did you do with all the blue wobbly vase-looking things?
I brought the totems out to the alchemimeter. Test them. I'm taking some things into my own hands to save some time.
Okay.
You create a hammer at the expense of 2 units of build grist. You make a pogo ride 2. -5, build 1 chow. Used totem carved with a random card. You create a
Random
rocket pack.
code.
Random code. You create a rocket pack with some random crap stuck inside it. Looks like a cinder block, a violin, and a flower pot. The items have rendered the device completely inoperable.
Oh well.
You figure you might as well put this piece of junk to use.
Collect cards. Using a little strategy, first you grab Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavney, then the cards, then your ejected PDA, then the book again to flush the cards into your deck. Nice going. Turn on Detect Collisions. You flip your fetch modi, but find no such option. This is idiotic. Read book. Be the wise guy. I'm not actually.
You're not reading all that. Please look.
I'm actually not gonna read that.
Read
It
I'll read
looks it looks useless.
No.
It looks useless. You never really understood what Cavney's relation to Anderson was, or why he wrote this book about him. His ambivalent attitude towards your favorite magician in these anecdotes always struck you as a little weird, and to be honest, you tend not to read much of the text in the book. You mostly like to look at the diagrams for all the cool tricks. Marin, I can read that thing extremely fast, but I don't want to because it's probably useless.
It's useless, but like it'd be really funny.
Where's my water?
No, please.
Hydrate or dihydrate. Sorry.
Hydrate or dihydrate, chat.
Woo!
If you're not hydrating, we'll get you.
Fine.
No, we still got like 7 acts. Come on.
Aries, I will personally go over there. It might take me a little bit, but I will go over there and make you drink water.
Oh yeah, that's right. The old hole in the ace trick. Interestingly enough, pertaining to punching holes in cards and making them disappear and stuff. Your hands were never really strong enough to make this one work all that well either. But actually, this gives you an idea. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. You overlap two of the punched cards. They mask each other's hole patterns. Put both cards in Totem Latte. You carve another totem using the new combined hole pattern. Take it to the alchemimeter. Oh man, looks like Rose made like 1,000,000 hammers for some reason. Get all this shit out of the way. You're about to make something sweet.
How many fucking hammers? Yeah!
Oh my god. Bro's a
Yeah!
genius. Bro's a genius. You got the pogo hammer. Practice with the new weapon. Boink, boink, boink,
Yeah!
boink, boink, boink,
Boing,
boink.
boing, 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 boing.
Look at his face.
What did you do?
I combined the cards in the latte thingy and made this. It is so sweet, man. Look at me. Go. Look at me go.
I see. That was a really good idea, John. Nice work.
Thanks. I got the idea from Harry Anderson.
Who?
You know, the show Night Court?
No.
Oh. Well, bottom line is, he's awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Attack the nearest imp to test Pogo Hammer's strength. Bro got yeeted. You get a vicious rhythmic bouncing combo going and easily slay the imp in one blow. You and the Pogo Ride are catapulted sky high in the process. Oh, it broke. But that was another kill. Sweet catch. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Oh, the bro was riding the. Okay, now that makes more sense. Sweet catch. Uh, that's a big guy.
Yep.
Shit.
And John has to kill it eventually.
Oh boy.
Oh, level up. Oh no, it fell. Oh.
Well,
Oh no,
shout.
he's back.
Pastor John.
Hey, that was a pretty nice
Sweet catch.
save. Oh yeah, that. This is pretty comfy. Why don't you just like carry the bed around with me on it up to the gate up there?
I can't interact with you directly or anything you are touching if it will result in you moving. See,
Oh, lame.
the game probably regards it as a way kind of cheating. In a way, saving you of your own free will as an adventurer and a need to advance by your own skill. Ooh, and ingenuity?
Ingenuity, yeah. How do
The
you
server
not know
player
that
is
word?
just a facilitator.
Well, okay. All that scurrying around kind of wore me out. I think I'm going to rest here for a bit. Rose, can you keep the imps at bay? Like, drop some stuff on them if they sneak too close?
No, you should pick up your hammer and defend yourself.
What? Come on!
I have no idea what the hell Dave is up to, or if he's any closer to covering the game. There's some stuff I'd like to try in case he doesn't come through.
Oh, alright. I'm just gonna rest my eyes here a second, though.
Get ready for some good music.
Sleep.
This is made by Toby Fox.
Toby
Oh,
Fox!
yeah!
We're so back!
I remember that he was involved in this. Oh, he actually fell asleep.
He was. He went
He's function. Check
eat.
alchemy extras. Looks like a sort of index documenting all known results of punch card alchemy combinations. This could be a convenient resource as you start to stumble on more useful card combinations. But ever since John started punching cards, you've been contemplating other ways this item net manufacturing system could be put in use. In particular, if you obtain a code for any item at your disposal, you think you could theoretically send the code to John and he could make it himself. That is, if you can think of anything that would be worth sending to him. Capture log Spurb server DC CD.
CD. Oh. I think she's clever.
You eject the disk and capture log the server CD. Message Sean to capture code.
It's got no cup.
Oh, god damn it!
Oh. Bro's actually. Oh no. Wake up. Toby Fox again. Yeah. Huh?
What?
I think that was the end of the animation. I think. Something.
It was. Hey!
Whoa, there you are.
How's your adventure going, John?
It's okay. I'm making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now.
That's good.
Oh, but like, I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I guess it's not that.
Hmm. Well, I think whatever it is, it must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it will all turn out for the best if you stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice.
Yeah, you're probably right. But, I don't think I mentioned Nana to you, did I?
Oh, I don't know. Didn't you?
Hmm, I don't know. Maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me you have some spooky powers, but I'm always like, no, she seems like a pretty regular girl to me.
Smiley face.
But then when I think back, maybe there are times when it seems like you know some things. Like, maybe you know more about the thing than you are telling me. I don't know.
Oh well. Oh well, John. I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things I know. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
Oh, John! I forgot I was messaging you about the meteor that fell near my house.
Oh yeah, what ever happened with that?
Oh boy. Well, it turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. Well, see, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should like wear an alarm clock or something. So, what was the deal with the meteor?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now. And now I know everything's gonna be okay.
So, what is it? Or is this just another thing you're waiting to tell me?
Oh gosh, Sean, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first.
Huh?
Well, okay, not literally. Well, okay, maybe kind of literally.
Ah, stop being so confusing.
Lol, smiley face. Anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Heart emoji.
Okay, she's extremely at
We don't know what time it is.
we don't know what time it is. The system does not know what time it is. We're
By the way,
timeless.
it does explain later on how she knows about these things.
She's the it's time
Time Lord head ass.
I don't know.
she moved through time.
No,
Ah, I tried.
she is the opposite of that. I will tell you that right now.
She moves through space.
Space related, yes, but her abilities is nowhere related to what's going on.
Yes, time traveler. I was trying to say time traveler, but my tongue was like, nope, you're not saying that word. She is sussy though, indeed. Quickly grab the pogo hammer. Oh, bro just went away. You stick the pogo hammer back in your strife specibus and get ready to kill some more of these pesky little... Huh? What's that? Oh.
Giant guy.
Rose, why aren't you dropping something on that thing? Oh no. Brown face. Be the imp. You be the imp and quickly abscond the fuck out of there. This is what weaker adversaries do whenever things get too hard to handle, which is frequently. Prepare for a boss battle. You stop being the imp because that was stupid and scurry over to your magic chest that you suddenly remember was on the roof. There are some things in here that you would be good to stock up on for a major battle, but it looks like someone has plundered your chest. This is so outrageous. Look at his face. Uh, when did that break?
When something was crawling up it.
Oh. Bro is after his thingy.
Yeah.
You're being ambushed. There isn't much room to maneuver on this sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground. Ascend to the highest point of the house. You go up there. Look down. You peek over the edge. This looks
Ruh-roh.
this looks so wrong at this point. Especially with the word "the" said.
Huh?
Hiding. The S
Hi,
word.
Aries. Oh, yeah, Sumi.
Oh boy! Oh!
That is a long way down.
It already seems like a long way down to your yard, not even to speak of whatever's below. Hey, weren't your trick handcuffs dangling from the branch earlier? Damn it. Why do imps got to be making off with all your sweet gear? Turn around. You boast. Nice tune, Robert.
Robert!
Wait, which one? Oh, the one made by Toby?
Oh!
Oh. Oh,
So if you
there's...
actually went back, you see that there was a completely different music, but that's been replaced by Toby Fox.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Interesting.
Ooh.
Crude ogre. Crude ogre. You're confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to wage a fierce rooftop battle. This is totally going to happen now, and could in no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in your attention. It's go time. It's time to do this thing. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen.
You're doing it, man! Yeah!
No!
Stop being the other guy. Oh wait, no, that's Dave.
Stop being the other guy. You stop being the other guy. You're not even sure what that meant anyway. Ascend to the highest point of the building.
Like,
Ike!
Yay! We
Oh my-
get Jade!
Double psych out combo!
God damn it, fuck you!
You are now the wayward vagabond. Retry. Got them already. Examine rodent pumpkin. What pumpkin?
He ate it.
Aries?
You okay over there?
You okay, hon? You okay? What pumpkin? What pumpkin, hon?
Check the little red bar. It appears to be a gauge for a large power cell, perhaps fueled by some type of nuclear reaction. If this is the case, it is relatively low on fuel, but who knows how long it has been running here. You do not care about this sort of nonsense, and you will disregard it at once. You're very hungry. Capture log can of gravy. Capture log? You have no idea what that means. It is total nonsense, and you do not know what to make of it. You will not give the foolish notion a second thought. Pick up the can of gravy. Just pick it up. Just pick it up. You're now holding the can of gravy. Use sharp teeth to poke a hole in the lid of the can. Your teeth are useless for the task. They are blunt like that of livestock, presumably suitable for mashing up plant matter and not for puncturing metal. Attempt to open can with your weak, pathetic digits. Your weak, pathetic digits are not strong enough to penetrate the can. Your fingers are certainly pointy enough, and your black carapace is suitably rigid, but you just don't have enough muscle for the task. Take the can labeled beans. Okay, take that too. Examine can of custard. You can clearly read mustard, a fact of which you were perfectly well aware. It is sort of cumbersome holding all these cans at once. You doubt you can hold many more than this. Maybe one or two. You'll need to find something to put stuff in if you want to carry a lot of things around. Examine the marking on wrist. You drop all the cans and take a look at your wrist. It is a sort of specialized barcode pattern. This brings back unpleasant memories and you would prefer not to dwell on it. Examine the small potted plant. What plant?
What plant?
I love that the game's trying to fucking gaslight.
It's so funny.
Not game, webcomic.
How you feeling?
I guess you could say he's pretty lit up.
Aries? Aries. Oh.
That's what he was
No
doing.
way.
He was fucking poking him on the forehead.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Check book on human etiquette. Etiquette.
Etiquette.
Thank you. It appears half the pages of this book have been eaten. The daunting volume is considerably lighter than it once was. You are somewhat skeptical about the nutritional value contained by these pages. However, of the practical wisdom they contain, there can be little doubt. You have learned so much. Clear out all the cans inside the purple machine. You empty the peculiar cabinet and take a quick inventory of your canned goods. You have beans, mustard, gravy, bread, shrimp. Bread?
Bread.
Yeah, there's
And
canned bread. Look it up.
Yeah. It's like that one episode of SpongeBob. They
Asparagus, cheese, rice, corn, peas, flour, chestnuts, mayo, ham, potatoes, and squash. Such bountiful
Ew.
plenty, and yet the delights taunt you from within their small metal prisons. Search room for can opener. You have already looked all over the place for a can opener, even making a few electronic inquiries about one, to no avail. Nothing else inside the purple thing either. Locate a nearby sharp object. Music started on my phone. It's 12.
Good morning.
You wield your
Good
trusty
morning.
knife.
Can.
Trusty
Dun, dun, dun.
knife. It's actually a...
Rusty knife.
You're not sure what they're called. It's an old rusted one of those red mailbox arm swing flappy doodads, either for letting you know there is mail in the box or maybe for alerting the mailman to outgoing mail to be collected. You don't know, really. You've wrapped a little piece of cloth around it for the grip. It is useless for opening cans. Be the imp. This means nothing to you. You're not an imp. You have no idea what an imp is, and you will not entertain such frivolous and childish ideas ever again. You feel stupid and hate yourself a little for even considering it. Become the mayor of Town. As the glorious founder and mayor of Town, you erect a dignified, majestic city hall out of cans, fittingly capped off with a tome of good manners for the roof. You have given yourself a very official and important-looking mayoral sash made out of old cables to complete your look of authority. A number of rather civic-minded citizen cans gather in front of the building to offer Adulation to their fair and magnanimous leader. All is well. You immerse yourself in this beautiful dream as you whittle away the minutes or perhaps hours. You love the idea of being a mayor. You love everything about mayors and the concept of an orderly civil democracy. It all seems so mannerly and reasonable to you. Everyone is friendly and happy, and the city runs like clockwork. The foundation of the government is based on the mutual respect between the leader and his people. It is also built on having a really great mayor that everyone loves, who is totally amazing and heroic and brave. Mayors are so much better than kings. You hate kings and you think kings are really stupid. They're petty, bossy tyrants and are really full of themselves and are basically awful in every way. God, do you hate kings?
Oh man, is this guy gonna create America?
Explore
No way.
west of Cantown. Over here is the other side of the room. There is another one of those purple storage boxes and some useless objects scattered on the floor. Use glowing green rock to open cans. You pick up the nugget of uranium and... Oh, that was so stupid. Why would you do that?
Yummy!
He
Yum!
fucking ate it.
Uranium!
He ate the uranium.
I love uranium.
What uranium? Examine box of
What?
crayons. It's chalk numbnuts. Inside the box, there are 12 pieces of chalk in every color of the... 10 pieces of chalk in most colors of the rainbow. You're excited by this. What?
What the fuck happened to green?
Jump.
Bro, why is it always the green?
Try to open the storage box. It's locked. There must be some sort of release mechanism for this thing. Examine contents of yellow container. The container is full of motor oil. This does not seem useful to you right now. Rescue that poor light bulb bug. There is nothing you can do for this new little friend. Attempting to crush the ember encasing the firefly would likely cause it harm. It nevertheless bravely flashes on. You find its light alluring, inspiring. To you, it seems as if it could quite easily serve as the light of democracy!
Democracy!
Use the chalk to draw some roads. Bro's actually making a city. You sketch a handsome network of sprawling thoroughfares for your citizens to traverse. There we go. The adoring population applauds its mayor's keen instincts for city planning. You even add some lush vegetation to your city with a piece of blue chalk, because you can't seem to find a more suitable color for some reason. Lay a chalk... Listen.
Huh?
Bro just ate the greens and now painted the trees blue.
Green yummy.
Lay a chalk foundation for Kentown's civic growth. That's a chess table.
Yeah.
You develop westward, settling those fertile plains and claiming them for your city. You section off a number of residential and commercial zones for civic growth, arranged in the only logical pattern that occurs to you. You color the residential zones with your piece of white chalk, but for some reason none of the colors in the box strike you as suitable for the commercial zones. Perhaps there is an alternative. Use your own P for the commercial zones. You cannot urinate because you have not had anything to drink in quite some time. You're very thirsty. Urine is not just water or like drink. It's the chemicals inside your body. Anyway, also that's a really terrible idea and you would not consider befalling your wonderful city in that way for even a moment. Use more oil to designate commercial zones. Now that's a chess table. You fill each empty square with a bit of more oil to complete the zoning. It looks rather striking to you. You can hardly imagine that an up-and-coming young can try to make it in the world would not be delighted to live in your fair district. You're very careful not to get any of the unpleasant fluid on your person. Peel label from can of mayo and fix to sash. Service... Wait. Oh.
Yeah, he just added the
Mayo.
R, so he got the mayor.
Nice. Survey surroundings in search of more to rent for city. There's not enough space. There's not enough space. It seems you have run out of territory for your western expansion. There is still a lot of empty wall space. Perhaps your citizens will be happier with a colorful backdrop that would make them feel more at home. How did bro have enough chalk to do all that?
Good question.
Magic.
Using most of your imagination and an entire piece of sky blue chalk, you render a bright and cheerful sky full of clouds. You have decided that very closely orbiting your city is a luminous planet about which orbits a single moon. You switch to another shade of blue and continue rendering on the western wall. Okay, so he did change to a different color because he ran out. Orbiting much further from your city are 4 planets. None of these have satellites, you have decided. Yes, that makes sense, you think. Is that Earth that's basically dying right now? Anyway.
Now,
Maybe.
I wonder if you can figure out what the 4 planets are for.
Oh.
Is this each and every one of the characters' places where they will be?
So, this will be explained later, but essentially each of them do get their own planets.
Yay!
Yay!
And on the southern wall, beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness, occupying the furthest orbit yet, there is an ominous planet. A moon circles this one too. This is Earth. This is Earth.
Moon.
Check that
Sure.
No. Check that rampaging boy on the screen. Oh. Oh yeah, it's that guy. You had almost forgotten about him and his confusing shenanigans. It seems like he has things well in hand at the moment. He does not appear to need your help, and you have already concluded that he cannot help you, at least for the time being. Wait, is that his planet? Anyway, turn on the other 3 screens. You have no idea how to turn these on. There is no mouse for this weird Quadra-monitored computer. It can only be operated through text commands from its keyboard. Perhaps there is a special key or command which will allow you to switch to another monitor. Press tab. Click.
Soda!
It's tab.
Soda.
It's called tab.
Yeah, it's a soda.
Tab.
Consume several That's never good for you. You free the heavenly brown
That's how much I drink daily.
elixir from the jewels of pink carapace and imbibe like the wind. It is so sweet and sugary. You wonder how so much sugar can fit in one can. Whatever mighty wizard concocted this potion is truly deserving of your fear and respect. Welcome the rest into the city. Oh. The tabs are naturalized as loyal new citizens of Ken Town. All cans are welcome and equal in your city, regardless of can content and whether empty or full. It's not like emptying a can kills it or anything. They're just cans after all. Hit escape. Feeling refreshed and heavily caffeinated, you go back to work on the big computer. You hit escape, which seems to minimize the action window thingy and reveals the history of all the commands you've entered. Have reached an impasse. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately, but it has been a pleasure nonetheless. Oh, but thank you. Thank you so very, very much, dear favorable small primate. I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time. Huh? I don't remember reading this. So that's what he was trying to read? To write, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is all of his
Oh,
messages.
These are his messages. Do the potted vegetable instead. It looks delicious. John flail about in a distracting manner. Inspect hag ash incident. Do again as purple words say. Ignore this woman's antics. Indulge. We've already read this.
Yeah, but do you know who exactly said all this?
The guy that's this guy.
Besides him.
No, that's him. It's been said that this is what was said while we were reading. Who else was saying this?
Yeah, this was the guy that I've been voicing until I
Yeah.
just actually got
Yeah.
sick of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jester ghost.
No, that was not the Jester Ghost. The Jester Ghost was using actual on-screen text until Nana came in, and then Nana was actually speaking normally, not in all caps. So it was not Nana.
We love Nana Quinn.
Nana Quinn. But no, it wasn't Nana Quinn. It was the other the other one.
No.
Yeah,
the Nana Quinn is the Jester.
No, Ares. Nana Quinn's a different character.
No, Nana Quinn became Nana Quinn from the Jester.
Echo, help me out here.
Okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you talking about the Colonel Sprite, the Jester Colonel Sprite that got the Nana's ashes fucking thrown into it?
Oh!
Yeah,
I'm
remember?
Stupid. I'm stupid.
And people say I'm stupid.
You two are perfect for each other. You two are literally the. Is this a pigeon? Is this a butterfly?
Yeah.
What? No, I was actually saying the actual thing. Like this, you was saying that this is exactly what Nana Queen was saying, and I was like, no, Nana Queen actually had normal text, not all caps, and
it was before Nana Quinn.
Before Nana Quinn, he wasn't actually speaking. Like the first thing was the unintelligible text, which was on screen on the images. Then it was the game where I could actually speak to it and have it speak and stuff, and it was actually speaking normally.
I mean, in Dee's defense, the way the comic lays it out, it does make you think it's the mannequin, the Colonel Sprite, talking directly to John, but then this is what it's supposed to be revealing.
Yeah.
That it was actually the vagabond the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the confusion. That's what I was trying to explain. It's not Nana Quinn, nor what was before Nana Quinn. Capisci?
Capiche.
You use the arrow key to scroll up a bit. You can't believe how much you've already typed into this stupid contraption. What a waste of time. So wait, he can communicate with John.
Yes.
And with
but
the others
John
as well.
Know what the fuck that voice is coming from.
Oh. But that voice has been coming to him ever since he got into that dimension, right? I cannot remember that properly. That's what. Wait, no.
This happened shortly after the Colonel Sprite was made. After the mannequin was made. The mannequin Colonel Sprite. So, long before the Nana Quinn Colonel Sprite was formed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
because how Colonel Sprites work is you need an inanimate object and then the living being.
So therefore,
which is why the mannequin refused to take any other inanimate object, because it was already fed an inanimate object.
But aren't the ashes basically also?
It has to be a living being, regardless.
But the ashes were. I mean, they were of a living being, but
it's more like organic matter.
Okay,
so it's. I don't know how else to explain it.
Okay, organic matter makes sense. But then, what will the others have?
You'll see very soon. You will see very, very soon.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just keep track of all the things that you can see would be put into a kernel sprite.
Yeah. Anyway, so Bro can go to home. I have no idea what home looks like. View, I have no idea what view looks like. Switch is probably to switch between screens? Between the people, but he only has like one connection for now.
Yeah.
Because
Because John's the only one that's gotten in so far. Dave's fucking around. Rose is literally trapped and unable to get out. And we don't know what the fuck Jade's up.
yeah. It's esque. Just esque. Lock room
Esque.
3 pass. View and reboot. You scroll all the way up to your first command. It looks like there are more commands above it. Maybe someone was entering commands on this thingy. Stop moving! That was not me moving, by the way. Maybe someone was entering commands on this thing before you. There aren't many more at the top of this list. Appears to be the very first command. Type switch to. Oh. So it's locked. Bro cannot access it, but can see the wizard though. You
Yep.
activate screen 2. The signal is garbled and you have no idea what you're looking at. Some sort of filthy beggar pleading for help. No one is around and nothing is happening. You seem to be locked out of any sort of interaction with whatever's happening on this monitor. My bad. Switch 3. Huh?
That's a hint in the future.
Oh shit.
Holy moly.
It's another one of these rapscallions. This monitor is locked to. You can't tell what to do. You tell him what to do. Not that you really want to, since it just looks like more confusing nonsense to you. You consider switching to screen 4, but decide against it. You have a feeling that whatever's there would just confuse you even more, and you don't even really care all that much anyway. Come on! Home.
Fucked up and evil.
All 4 screens activate together. They display a countdown starting at 4 hours and 13 minutes. So they have 4 hours left until Earth's destruction.
Also, funny little hint, little funny reference. Homestuck started on April 13th. 4/13.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 4/13 is a very common reference within Homestuck. Very common.
Nice.
4/13.
You can't. Nothing is working anymore. The timer is. Oh, reboot. My bad. You can't. Nothing is working anymore. The timer seems to have disabled the keyboard. Be the mayor. Enough of this nonsense. You are an important mayor, and this absurd contraption has wasted enough of your time. You've got a city to govern with a carapaced fist, which is to say firm, yet polished and supple as the situation demands. Anyway, this will help you kill some time while you wait for that clock to count down. Create employment opportunities for the citizen cans. It now became chess.
Yeah, are you piecing together what this guy is all about? He hates king. He prefers democracy. He has created a chessboard and even created the chess pieces.
I have
He
no
is
idea.
the pawn.
He's the pawn?
Yeah, he's one of the pawns. We don't know why he's a vagabond. We don't know how he got here.
I have no idea. How long? 4 hours probably? We're already 1 hour in anyway.
Yeah. Also, sounds like Martin has found a Homestuck animation. Depends on what that animation is. Because some of it could be spoilers.
Yeah, we don't want spoilers around here.
No
So send
spoilers,
it to D or
please.
Echo. No, send it to Echo because I don't think D
Yeah,
knows.
I also have not seen all of
Yeah.
Homestuck.
Yeah,
I've
like
seen
I
like
forgot.
good amounts.
I forgot. Send it to
No,
Echo.
you're good.
Echo will be the judge of spoiler versus not spoiler, and then we can all see it.
True.
Anyway, you temporarily dismantled City Hall to free up all the Ken power available to create a vigilant town militia. Divide them into two groups, marking them with distinct teams and ranks using the piece of white chalk and the monorail. You then organize them in phalanx across the countryside, preparing for a stiff training regimen. When you are through with them, your forces will be a well-oiled machine. Chalk another one up to bold leadership.
Woohoo!
Lead your men to victory. Bro's actually playing chess.
Yes.
And I love checkers.
Checkmate!
He's so silly with it.
You waste more than 4 hours on this
Once again,
tomfoolery.
4:13, 4 minutes and 13 seconds left.
More in the loss of Citizen tab.
No.
Your caffeinated jittering must have agitated all the little bubbles curiously hidden in the liquid, creating too much pressure in the can. You speculate this is why it exploded as you nervously eye the timer. You are starting to wonder what will happen when it reaches 0. Maybe it would be best not to be near it when this happens. Minutes in the future. Though perhaps not as few as implied by circumstances. A peregrine mendicant trundles precious cargo beneath the glam of the celestially ominous. There's another guy! Wait, this is white. Oh, now I see.
Mm.
Okay.
Star. Okay.
Oh, that's all. What's with the star, though? It's the only thing moving in here, so it's probably something with the star. Go outside and get some sun. You say a bittersweet goodbye to your beloved city. It is time to move on to greener pastures, by which, of course, you mean an arid, sandy wasteland upon which nothing green has grown in years. Yes, Homestuck in the Big 25. Welcome.
Big 25.
Welcome, Stefan. The door shuts behind you. A panel on the door becomes illuminated. As you ponder over the marks on the panel, you hear another mechanical sound overhead. Oh, Pro stuck.
Oh, hell no.
The LCD panel appears to have a touchscreen interface. Curiously prod the funny-looking spirograph. It appears the funny-looking spirograph room is locked. The floor rotates a full 360 degrees beneath you, while the surrounding walls seem to stay put. Select the triangle fractal. Okay, that one's not locked. The triangle fractal room does not appear to be locked. No, we are still Homestuck. We never went outside.
Stuck at home.
The floor turns 120 degrees and the door opens. Oh, bro almost tripped on the sand. You go through the door to find another room. It's the same size as the other one you just wasted all the time in. While the clock was ticking down to something which may or may not be your doom, maybe there's something in here that will help you escape. Against the wall, there is another perplexing contraption. Against the opposite wall is some sort of control panel which catches your eye. It has two large screens, but only one appears to be active. There are fields for numbers which appear to be modifiable with the dials to the right. Some numbers are already supplied by default, perhaps entered by the previous user. there are a few buttons below, the largest one bearing the symbol marking this room. Also, it looks like there is a meter stick propped up there for some reason. Attach your trusty knife to the meter stick. Bro actually tried to make a knife. You immediately craft a measuring spear through possibly the most advanced form of alchemy employed thus far. This is obviously the most important thing to do first. Obviously. More water.
Hydrate.
Hydrate, chat, or we're coming to get you.
True. I want everybody to go grab a bottle of water right now and drink that shit.
A ball of what?
A bottle of water.
Also, the animation is most certainly spoilers. It describes a
Okay.
few things that happened that gets explained later on. Much later on.
We'll see when it's no longer spoilers. Thank you and sorry, Maren. Or it would obviously be the best important thing to do if you had remembered to bring your trusty knife. You feel so insecure without your trusty knife, it makes you want to slit your wrists.
Oh!
Woo! That's
For legal reasons, chat, we do not support self-harm in any way possible. We're just reading out what is written here in any way possible.
True.
Yeah,
we do not condone that shit. Take care of yourself.
That turned to the worst. That was a 360 out of nowhere.
This was released near my fucking 10th birthday. Holy shit.
So yeah, chat, take care of yourselves. If you need help, seek.
Please call the hotline if possible. We
True.
really want you to stay alive.
Please stay safe. Please take care of yourself. We all care about you. We may not know who you are, but we care about you.
And talk with the
Very social.
Yeah, and talk with your close ones that you can 100% trust. Don't forget that.
True.
You talk to your friends, family members that you trust. Even if you feel like you're gonna get yelled at, they most certainly will do it out of concern, but not out of anger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, getting back on this. Or at the very least, flog your carapace with some sort of measuring apparatus. Look at the other wall. You examine the perplexing contraption across the room. You, of course, have no idea what it could possibly do. You adopt the only obvious course of action, which is to poke and prod it with your handy ruler. You're quite sure this is what science is all about. Press the triangle pattern. You go back to the control panel, which probably obviously controls that gizmo, and you push the big blue button, which is obviously probably the most obvious thing to push. You purify a... What?
The pumpkin.
You purify a blank, huh?
A blank. What?
Aries, we are not doing this.
No.
Examine blank. It seems this mysterious gourd was transported, purified, from a specific time and location somewhere on this planet you're on. You wonder if the machine, a purifier, will take any object that exists at whatever time and location you supply. There's a symbol carved on the blank. You don't know what it means, and you doubt it will ever prove to be relevant in any way.
I'm going to get you.
This is a great...
We are not doing this again.
This is very orange. I love this.
Devour blank. You consider dining...
I'm going to get you.
You consider dining on the ripe flesh of the plump vegetable, but your curiosity about the purifier gets the better of you. Yes, I did that on purpose. You try to sneak a nibble from the... Nonetheless.
Barry? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make it look like a bloody accident.
Inspect
and
green
he's gonna cry
buttons.
at your funeral.
You first examine the attractive green button. The icon for the one on the left is
Agreed.
that house shape you've seen plenty of times before. The right one, on closer inspection, appears to be the map for this underground facility, with an X marking its center. Press green button on right. You push the button.
Green.
All the numbers change. Perhaps these are the coordinates for the location of the center of this facility, along with the local date and time? If this is the case, it would make a useful reference point for your current bearing. Why am I censoring what? What?
What?
Why did you write blank?
What is?
Oh my
What is?
fucking-
What are
He
you
is purposely
censoring?
doing this because this series gaslit him into thinking there was no pumpkin or
There's a
plants
what?
from earlier. That's why there is a pumpkin and a plant on the stream right now.
Wait, a what?
Why did you say blank 3 times in the same sentence?
Yeah, jeez. Echo, at
I'm
least.
gonna get you two. You two are too good for each other.
Fiddle with the dials. One way to find out would be to attempt to purify something from this facility. It should be easy to zero in on a location relative to the center because you have an uncanny knack for tracking precise distances you have already traveled in whatever units you choose. Your handy ruler gives you a good clue as to the basic unit of human measurement. You'll go with that. Purify your trusty knife. Oh,
He actually memorized.
bro's actually
We're still back.
right. What?
Bro's got a sense of direction. Holy shit.
You nudge the coordinates very slightly and bump up the elevation by 0.5. Human measurement units! You make sure to keep the time approximately what it was to begin with. You purify your trusty knife. Purify can town. You nudge the numbers a bit more and purify a bunch of cans. This is so much more efficient than walking back to the other room to get them. You are to believe that time is at a premium, after all. Purify the blank.
I'm gonna fucking get you.
Does this machine look like a purifier to you? Honestly, the idea that a purifier could both purify and depurify things is so laughably ridiculous. You would wish someone would depurify your brain and re-purify it with a brain that's more smart and less dumb. I was trying to read all of that beforehand. Use trusty knife to carve book schema. What the hell are you talking about? That idea makes no sense at all, and it's basically meaningless. Try using that mushy stuff in your gourd next time. Instead, you just carve off the top, exposing a decadent cache of gorgeous, seed-laden ambrosia. Needless to say, you consume all of it rather quickly, but it turns out to be too gross for us to watch. Move spirograph switch. You cannot move it. It has a spirograph-shaped indentation and possibly will require a special kind of key to turn it. A purified firefly out of amber.
Yay, it's
Bro feared the
free!
firefly.
Yippee!
You release your blinky new friend. You will give her a name when something suitably whimsical occurs to you. Adjust time dial to a purified rotten pump.
You said it. God damn it, Aries, you said it!
You actually had
Alright,
to
it's
break the
over.
bet.
Adjust time dial to a purified rotten punch card.
I'm gonna fucking get you.
Damn it.
You said pumpkin anyway. Steal us it.
I said pump card.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I misread something. I'm sorry. I know that
Sure.
word does
And
not
I'm
exist.
the Queen of England.
The Queen of English is dead.
Exactly. So how the fuck am I here?
Guys, Echo's a ghost! Holy shit!
You and Serenity consider new ways to waste more time with the purifier. You're assuming she's a girl firefly, even though you're not really sure that fireflies can even be girls. You target the extremely tasty rotten punch
I'm
card
gonna
that
get you
was sitting
fucking
in the other
day,
room hours
coward.
ago.
Or
It seems the purifier cannot purify something if it will create a time paradox. A gelatinous ghost punch card purifies and quickly dissolves into a pile of unappetizing sludge.
um,
Purify the grate over the entrance to the facility. Serenity
That was
blinks.
Morse code, by the way.
Wait.
oh shit.
Oh, it is.
Oh
Oh.
shit. Oh guys, I gotta figure that shit out. Hold on. Let me pull up my Morse code stuff.
It's hard to actually understand it. Okay, completely unrelated,
Uh
but I swear that I commented something on a YouTube video, and for some reason it posted that comment on a completely unrelated post I saw earlier. I hate this app so much. Welcome to YouTube.
Welcome to YouTube. It works just
welcome
as
to
well as
YouTube.
Discord, which is
Okay,
barely functional.
I cannot understand where the dots and the dashes are. I'm
I
guessing
understand.
the dots are the small bits and the dashes are the bigger bits, but it's way too fast.
Hold on. I'm figuring it out. Dash dash dot. Oh, it says
So,
let's go.
yes.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Serenity blinks a message of urgency. You nearly forgot that while trapped in an amber, she was witness to all your tomfoolery and dilly-dallying in the other room, and knows the timer is about to expire. It is time to get this show on the road and escape. You reset the coordinates with the bright green button again, and this time only adjust the elevation by approximately 10 human measurement units. How does a company backed by Google make an app somehow fucking worse than Discord at times? Let's not forget
Who
Discord.
knows?
Discord right now has someone worse.
True.
It's someone that came from Blizzard Activision.
Yay, time for to pay more money for Discord.
Actually,
Yay.
funnily enough, I think they're trying to make um not EA CEO. It's Blizzard Activision CEO.
Do you
Oh,
trust Blizzard with your life?
I don't trust people with my life at all, period.
Would you trust Ares with your life?
I'll get back to you on that one. No, I do. Wait, maybe. I I don't know. Actually, better question, Aries, would you trust me with your life?
Do you trust yourself with your own life?
No.
The silly creature with the antlers need to ponder that hypothetical. Well, D, answer the question. Do you trust yourself with your own life?
No. Trust myself. Man, how am I supposed to do this?
You still need to get a goddamn car.
I know. We just okay. So update on that situation. TLDR, we finally got my cousin's car, which is now my mom's. So
So you're
I
gonna have to
kind
get
of
yourself a
have
full new car.
yeah, so I kind of have the shitbox 3000 car back. And I lost $1,000 because I had to help my parents pay for the other car because I did cause the accident. So, which is understandable. It was my fault. I just gotta work for it more now.
Yeah. I hope you can come pick me up and take me over for Dreamer's 21st birthday.
If I get a car in time, probably. Hopefully.
You should be able to.
You
At
going?
least like get a good used car.
You going
Yeah.
to Dreamer's birthday as well?
I would hope so. I don't have money. I can't drive yet.
Wait, Aries, you said as well? Are you planning on Aries?
I am planning on combining some stuff. I've been keeping
my
some money away, and it's piling up.
Oh, Aries.
So we're not gonna see D and Aries for like an entire week.
Oh.
Nah, you know that's not gonna happen. I'm a people person.
Fair.
I'm so not a people person.
Me neither. I'm only a people person whenever I meet people, whenever I know people.
I don't have a fucking private jet. I would love to have a fucking private jet.
If Aries had a private jet, he would have been visiting America the entire time just to see D.
He would have been here. Yeah. And then
He actually
I would not be
picked up D a
home.
couple times, took them straight to Romania.
No. If that were to happen, I would not be in America anymore.
Probably. Also, I don't even think I'm allowed to use a jet from one country to another without like actual.
Like, yeah. I think you need like proper licensing
I
and
don't
stuff.
have that many subscriptions. And
What,
most
you
of the
subscribe to
subscriptions.
YouTube, Discord,
Okay,
Crunchyroll.
Listen. Listen.
Uh-huh.
YouTube.
Uh-huh.
It's €2.
Uh-huh. Wait,
It's
only
That's actually
two. What the
cheap, isn't
fuck?
it?
Holy shit!
I got YouTube for just €2 when I was a
2
student.
euros?
When I was a fucking student, and guess what? It's still active.
How much? Wait, I forgot how much was in America.
Okay, premium
It's
is
fucking.
actually pretty good because it doesn't let you get any fucking ads, and I love that.
It's
I'm willing to shell out,
$8
like,
a
15
month.
I'm willing to shell out $15 a month just to not get like 4 ads in a row. Unskippable ads.
I'm always reminded of D saying, "How did I pull a rich bitch?"
That's a good question.
How did I pull a rich bitch?
And the other ones are basically like, okay, let's think about this.
Uh-huh.
Phil's subscription. It's cheap as fuck.
Right. I forgot about that. I forgot I have one still.
I also have Ellie's one as well, which is even cheaper. And then yes, there is Crunchyroll because I'm using Crunchyroll. I'm not paying for Netflix because I'm not the one owning it. I am paying for Spotify, but I have a family pack. So everyone that's using it is paying me. So therefore I'm paying like the same amount, just €2. I think even less than that. No, 1 point something euros. Yes, I do have Xbox Game Pass.
Okay, but Game Pass lets you get good games.
Yes, I get good games. I get EA games. I get Xbox games that I can play from Xbox to PC, even if they're not on PC. And I can play Xbox games on my PS, including EA games on my PS. Therefore, that thing has a lot of shit. And yes, I do have the PS subscription because I have a portable PlayStation and I can play anything on cloud with that subscription. So you see, I'm thinking about the subscription I'm using. And yes, there are some subscription that I'm paying for my parents, which is Sky Showtime, Max, because I'm not using them all the time. But I'm also living with them, and I'm only paying for like the phone, internet, and electricity. So like, I have an excuse. Anyway, getting back on Homestuck. And I'm also working.
Oh my god.
Hasten to the exit post. Haste. Hurry up! Oh, now it's saying what's saying. Is this really necessary? It is. Shut up, Snapchat.
Random Snapchat jump scare. Oh hell no. Psych?
Psych? What happened? Like, can he not climb or something?
He too stupid to climb.
I don't know. I did not get that. Wait. But it's too long. I'm not watching that. Unpsych! You attempt the rare and highly dangerous 5 times cliffhanger combo and fail. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Ascend. I have no idea what I just witnessed, but that was so nice, so well made.
Welcome to the end of Act 2.
Whoa!
That was the end of Act 2, baby!
Dear John, you're no doubt reading this. Wait, I have it right here.
Mhm.
You're no doubt reading this as a handsome and strapping young man. Why, the man grit needed to lift the book is itself a sign of your maturity, not even to speak of the wisdom needed to grasp the nuance of Sasaker's time-tested mischief. I'm so proud of you, grandson. How I wish I could have delivered this heirloom to you in the flesh, but I'm afraid it wasn't in the cards. For you see, John, like you, this book must yet take a journey. Its journey will end on the final day of my life, and even then will continue some. Though I suppose that will be up to your father. Perhaps we'll discuss it with you one day when he and you are ready. But it is your journey I'm writing about to wish you luck. There will come a day when you will be thrust into another world, and once you arrive, that is only the beginning. You will soon delve even deeper into a realm of warring royalty in a timeless expanse, a realm of agents and exiles, and consorts and carnal sprites, of toiling underlings and slumbering denizens. A realm where four will gather, the heir of breath and seer of light, the knight of time and witch of space, and together they will ascend. John, if only you knew how important you were. I regret my passing came so early in your life, and yet I feel in my heart we have already met. But what I know for sure is that we'll meet again. Until then, John, I do hope your father keeps you well fed.
With love, Nana.
Oh, Nana!
The heir of breath, seer of light, knight of time, and witch of space.
Write that down, write that down!
These are important.
I have no notes that I can open right now. So give me a bit.
I will keep you updated.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go grab something quick to eat because I forgot to eat something. Give me 1 sec.
Go fucking eat.
Okay. So is this our first like thing we need to actually write down?
They will bring this up much later.
Okay. Air of breath. Seer of light. Night of time. Witch of space. Seer of light. Air of breath. Night of time. Night of time is most probably Dave was his name? I actually forgot.
What?
So, which of space is 100% the fourth character?
Yes.
Knight of Time is knight, sword. It's Dave was his name.
Yeah.
Air of breath. I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't combine with anything that we've seen before, and Seer of Light at the same time. But I'm believing these are John and Rose.
Yep.
So yeah. Who's taking this one?
A silly girl naps by her flower. It is quite likely that she tired herself with a variety of silly antics, as silly girls are often known to do. She may have a silly name too, or maybe not. It is hard to say for sure without asking her. But since she's slumbering peacefully, it would be a shame to wake her up. You might as well just give her a name right now. Enter name. Farm stink buttless. Lass. I guess her name is Farm Stink. Wake up! You try to rouse Farm Stink from her slumber, but she is really down for the count. It looks like she's holding some sort of note. Retrieve arms from. They're right there. In plain sight. Look, they are flashing red. Dump pumpkin on farm stink.
What? What did you say?
What pumpkin? You see no pumpkin, and frankly, it is hard to imagine there ever was a pumpkin in plain sight or otherwise. Anyway, that would be a pretty terrible thing to do to poor, sweet farm stink. Read note. Farm stink. That is incredibly silly and a little bit rude. My name is. Try again. Jade Harley. She's up and moving. Examine room.
Oh wow, she sure loves plants.
Your
Oh,
name is Jade. You
look, the
have just
cards.
awoken from a restful nap. And as usual, you have no recollection of falling asleep. You have quite a number of interests. So many, in fact, you have trouble keeping track of them all, even with an assortment of colorful reminders on your fingers to help you sort out everything on your mind. Nevertheless, when you spend time in your garden and
Atrium.
atrium, thank you,
No worries.
the only thing on your mind is your deep passion for horticulture. What will you do? Play a silly flute refrain.
Loading. Oh?
Just spam.
Wait. What? Uh, 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 she.
She fell asleep. Honk
No!
shoe, honk shoe.
That's a button!
No. You enjoying yourself?
A bit. Okay, these buttons do nothing. These do nothing. Ah! Oh. Oh, it's the same. Okay. That's the same as well. Okay, that's all the buttons. What's been happening? We sang the flute.
Hold on. I'm doing something silly.
Take your time. I shall be grabbing a bite of something because I feel like I'm not gonna read for a long time. It should be late for snacks though.
You should eat now.
No, it's late for snacks. I'm still gonna do it though. I'm still gonna do it. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel soul.
Sure.
Oh, is that thing falling down? Give me a second. You can keep on going, by the way, without me. I can hear you.
I'm doing something really silly. Give me a minute.
Oh, I forgot. I actually need
So what are your thoughts so far? I do want to hear your thoughts on Homestuck so far.
Finish with reading. Oh shit! No. Anyway.
I don't want to save it with foot. I'm grabbing a few things.
Well then, with D out of sight and you having to do stuff, I can continue from here. Wow, you really suck at this thing. Maybe you should try playing an instrument you actually know how to.
There we go. Wow, you really suck at this thing. Maybe you could try playing an instrument you actually know how to play instead. Like the one in your bedroom. Honestly, you have no idea where this flute even came from. Things seem to appear and disappear around here all the time, especially to your unending chagrin. Any sort of large orange gourd that might be laying around. You consider throwing the flute down in disgust. Capture log flute. On second thought, it was perfect. It was a perfectly nice flute, and there is no reason to take your frustration out on it. You just need some practice. But before you capture log the flute, you'll need to set your capture log modus first. Set modus. Roll over above with mouse. You have a wide variety of sketch modus to choose from. You're really excited when your grandpa bought you this modest set for Christmas. He is a total badass, even if a little strict. You typically opt for the memory modest when it comes to matters of day-to-day practicality. Set memory. You set your modest to memory and capture log the flute. Oh god! You allot 9 cards to the modest from your deck, since that will be more than enough for your needs at the moment. The modest grabs 9 more cards for matching purposes. The flute is split up on 2 blank cards, mixed randomly into the grid. To retrieve the item, you must first pick 1 card, then pick its matching card. For typical Celodexer, this modest presents a frustrating guessing game and a lot of wasted time on mismatching. But you like it because you seem to have a knack for always guessing right on the first try. Squeal like a piglet and fertilize some plants. It is an awfully silly idea and is basically a waste of everyone's time. You'll predictably disregard this thought and focus on more sensible objectives at once. Oh my god, this is so much fun. You capture log a bag of fertilizer. Consult colorful reminders. You tend to have a lot of things on your mind at once, and you can be a little forgetful. So you keep a variety of colored strings on your fingers as reminders. Each one means there's something different to remember at a certain time. Ugh. In fact, looking at your index finger reminds you that there is something important to remember now. It is your friend John's birthday. The green string reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today. The blue string also reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today, though in a way that means something slightly different. You are further reminded that you have some things to do outside your house soon, but you should stop by your room first for supplies. And most importantly, to see if John is online and wish him a happy birthday. Capture log the pumpkin growing next to you. You snap up that pumpkin, which seems suitably ripe for the taking. Hopefully, the safety of your cello ducts will prevent it from being spirited away like so many of its
Ephemeral? Ephemeral?
ephemeral
Ephemeral, yeah.
predecessors. Exit this room.
Also, what did bro just capture log nothing?
You make your way to the middle of the garden atrium, where a stairway joins the 4 atrium wings. Upstairs is your grandfather's laboratory, as well as your bedroom. Capture log something. Your memory modus is hardly any fun without much stuff in it, so you decide to stock up on fresh produce to fill up some cards. You pick up a juicy red crab
Hello.
apple, which
I'm
looks
back.
like the fucking sing from Apples to Apple.
What the fuck?
I need something to drink.
I have a question.
Yes.
You see my
What
mouse,
is up?
right?
Mhm.
Yep. Yes. Her shirt does change a lot. I think it changes on whatever she's thinking about.
That's kind of cool. Holy shit.
Now it's different
You go
again.
to pick up a nice looking key lime,
E-lime?
then a delicious mandarin orange. Those are your favorite.
Is it a mandarin? Is it an orange? No.
It's both.
It's both. Oh, hey, superheroes.
And finally, a ripe yellow
Eureka.
eureka.
I think it's Eureka.
I almost said something else. Lemon.
Lemon. I know exactly
Also,
what
do
you
you
were
guys
gonna
like the new
say.
sprites? Because they changed to Jade.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Also,
Oh,
Very awesome and very cool.
I have no idea what that is about, but
you
What
will
the
learn
fuck?
soon. You will learn what this creature is soon. Also, yeah, D, to sum up what happened,
Yeah.
we are now Jade. She was asleep, so we gave her the name Farm Stink. However, we found a note that literally reads, Farm Stink, that's so silly. Actually, my name is Jade Harley. And she woke up, and we fucked around on the flute for a little bit. And then, Jade picked out a captcha log, a modest pack. And she had an assortment of them. And she picked memory because she likes them the most.
and now we just picked up random shit.
Yep.
Nice, nice.
Because this is supposed to be memory card. Modest fun aside, you feel it is impossible to have too many fresh fruits and vegetables on hand. Go upstairs to the bedroom.
Huh?
You almost never use the stairs. Fuck you.
The bro has a fucking teleporter?
Yep. You transportalize upstairs. Just above is your room. Ascend.
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 She has a lot of
Aw.
plushies.
Aww.
I know someone else with a lot of plushies. With asses.
Actually, this one doesn't have the ass protruding outwards like a certain bunch that totally
Oh.
didn't smack Dave in the ass.
Totally.
Totally.
You enter your bedroom. On this side of the room, you're immediately confronted with numerous artifacts highlighting your various interests.
Oh, hi.
She's so me for real, for real.
Oh god, she's a furry. Oh, that explains a lot. Oh, fun. Anyways, you are an avid follower of cartoon shows of considerable nostalgic appeal. You have a found Zell for marvelous and fantastical fauna of anthropomorphic anthro anthropomorph
Anthropomorphological.
thank you.
Anthropomorphological persuasion.
Persuasion. You
Anthropomorphological.
have an uncanny knack for nuclear physics, and not infrequently can be found dabbling in rather advanced gadgetry. You enjoy sporadic fits of narcolepsy. Your love
Yay!
of gardening transcends the glass confines of your atrium, and you are at times prone to pattern of precognitive
Prognostication.
thank you. You consider very briefly the question, what will you do? But you quickly realize that this is only one half of your room, and therefore host to the only half of your interests to choose from. Explore the other half of your room. I swear this is gonna be my room one day. However, there are yet more articles of your aforementioned interests, and then some. Additional telltales of your enthusiasm for nostalgic television mingle with your assortment of game hunting firearms. You are a skilled markswoman. Through your crosshairs would never settle on an innocent creature, anthropomorphically persuaded or otherwise. Your work table is littered with equipment to facilitate your tinkering. For you, experimentation is not particularly exact science, and you lean heavily on sharp intuition for consistently and eerily optimal results. Nevertheless, you have still not been able to get that board flat gizmo thing to work. So it is a design you have borrowed from one of your grandpa's more mysterious inventions. You are a great admirer of his, and you are not alone. Your great grandfather was a world renowned explorer, naturalist, treasure hunter, archaeologist, scientist, adventurer, big game hunter, billionaire extraordinaire. He has taught you everything you know. But in
Including the
spite of his lessons, it is still difficult to escape his stern lectures when you are on the way out of the house to run your errand. He spends most of his time in the grand foyer, stewing in his own intensity and charisma.
that was a mouthful.
Autism at
This
its
is gonna be my
finest.
fucking room one day. I can already tell.
This is my room.
My fucking throat.
So many things.
And today
So
will
little
likely be
space.
no exception. Among the errands you have planned is to venture out to find your pet and best friend named Becreal. This creature must be fed, and he will not be happy if he is not. And if he is not happy, then you will not be happy. But first, you really should dig up your computer and say hi to John. Now, what will you do? Quickly retrieve firearms from wall.
Oh, she has a
Yeah.
rifle kind.
Yep, you equipped your trusty hunting rifle. You will be held to pay if Granddad caught you leaving a house without it. Wonder why the design of your shirt changed.
Toxic. No way.
Okay, she has a lot of interests. It changes. There isn't much to wonder, really. You left your
Wardrobe of fire.
thank you on its randomization setting.
So many words.
You may contemplate which shirt design you favor the most and commit to that setting in the near future. Capture Log's nearest Squiddles doll and hug it.
Oh.
Tangle Buddy. Just before you can grab one, the powerful electromagnets concealed in their underbellies became active, and the two of them get tangled up and with each other playfully. capture log the Tangle Buddies. Lose interest in fauna and never speak of it again. Oh, but you could never do that. God damn it, she's a furry. Oh, that explains so much in the future. Keep on forgetting. What frivolous creatures they are. What a daring dream to combine the finest qualities of humanity with the elegance and nobility of that of the animal creature. Now you wish you could know. Now you wish you could know their world. Here one night, those
Where
Wait,
we
what?
at?
Wait,
my God,
I lost
Those
track.
muted paw pads.
those muted paw pads. I don't
Traps.
know that.
Drapes.
I can't find it.
Whatever up your stairs, a low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber, and
Oh.
as the sopper seeps from your night eyes, they detect a sharp pair of ears cutting moonlight.
By the way, it's
Hmm?
muted paw pads.
Muted.
Tripes. Muted paw pads tripes.
Okay. I've moved on from that because I'm not going to be able to fucking pronounce that.
I did.
A
Move forward.
mysterious woven tongue invites. Wouldn't those ears suit you? Wouldn't that this proud long snout assist you in the hunt? No need to answer. Words slouch from the busy mind like a useless dead membrane as a more visual sapien takes over. Something simpler is in charge now. Oh my fucking god, she's a furry. A force untouched by the concerns and burdens of the upright, the farragal yoke of the bipedal toe, and now drives you through the midnight brush, your paws whisking through the creepers, unearthing with each bold stump bright odors demanding investigation, but not for long, as you and your new friend must claim tonight. Piercing howls moonward. You eat a weird bug and don't even care. Fucking hell, she would be so into warrior cats. Pick up your toys. Speaking of which, you pick up and admire your Mansro chaps. They are wonderful friends and are always cheerful and pleasant fellows. Why, dear Mr. Coxcomb. No, that's not it. Fucking Coxcomb. However, will you be received at the barnyard gala without the trappings of a proper gentleman? Each Mansro chap comes with a number of accessories, including articles of formal attire, a vaccination kit, and a dishwasher safe slop tro. Organize all your dolls.
Huh.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to
Gather
take
all
over?
your toys into a rather cozy pile. Change wardrobe settings. You deactivated the
Wardrobifiers.
thank you, randomization mode, and set it to cycle through 3 shirt designs. The decision was tough, but you think you come to the best possible conclusions. Yeah, this was a vote, by the way.
Nice.
People voted for which ones they liked the most.
Nice.
Pretty big.
Look out window.
Oh.
You remember that
Oh.
window?
Oh.
Oh.
Is another beautiful day in your neighborhood. Is peaceful and quiet as usual. A rather imposing volcano looms over your house, which has been inactive for centuries. Though dormant on surface, the volcanic activity deep underground provides your house with a source of geothermal power. You are not sure why your granddad decided to draw from the source of energy when he had the unlimited power of the atom at his disposal, but it has been this way for as long as you can remember. You have chalked it up to your family's long-standing prosperity for
Propensity for eclectic fursuits.
Wait, you mean pursuits? Retrieve fursuit from Magic Chess.
No way.
Oh gosh, she is a furry. I said this a lot, but you will understand soon. What is
I
this
cannot wait.
nonsense about fursuits? You do not own a fursuit. You think anthropomorphic fauna are really cute and enchanting and all. It has never ever occurred to you to dress as one. Sure, it is fun to imagine what it would be like to run wild with a pack of wolves, or purr and frolic like a litter of kittens, but dressing up as an animal seems rather ridiculous. It would still be a silly girl draped in raggedy synthetic toughy piece of crap. And seriously, who are you trying to kid with that sort of baloney? Anyways, this is not a magic chest, this is your gadget chest, which you have adapted for sorting a number of useful gizmos. It was once your oracle's trunk, a gift from your grandfather, of course, and still contains many fortune-telling knickknacks, all of which are completely bogus. Oh,
Random
chest.
Snapchat.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to take over?
No,
Are you
No.
sure?
I'm positive.
If you need one of us to, please let us know.
I just need a minute. Oh my god. How is Jade much more words than Rose?
Yes.
Also, apparently, in Homestuck 2, John is canonically trans. He goes by Jane, I think.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I have no idea what Homestuck 2 is. I just know that it fucks up everything about Homestuck.
There's a Homestuck too?
Yes. A majority of people don't like it. Not because of the trans thing. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not because of the trans. It's because it just ruins everyone's characters.
Oh, you mean Homestuck Beyond Canon?
I believe so. Anyways, among the fortune-telling knickknacks are these items: a crystal ball, plus a compulsory velvet pillow.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
A tarot desk, a magic 8-ball, a magic cube ball, and one of your favorite books of all time, Problem Sleuth. Ooh. Amongst the useful gizmos are, of course, your computer, which you keep inside a fun lunchbox for easy transport, and a couple of gizmos keep handy so you don't always have to make a long trip to the kitchen. These are the cookalizer for preparing delicious meals and the refrigerator, a name which clearly is a wacky variation on a much more common household item, the refrigerator. Examine Magic 8-Ball and Magic Cue Ball.
These are some Dr. Doofenshmirtz ass names. Like, holy shit.
Yes. Exactly. These items are stupid and useless. When the Magic 8-Ball isn't being infuriatingly ambiguous, its forecast is always wrong. You have tested it numerous times with certain facts you know to be true, and this is its reply when you asked if it is your friend John's birthday today. See? Stupid. You guess maybe it could be used as a reverse prediction device and always trust the opposite of what it says. But that seems dumb too, you. And anyway, the item gives you a bad vibe. You must consider smashing it. But you are a little superstitious about whatever ominous consequences that may happen, even if the occult talisman in question is a cheap piece of garbage. The magic cue ball, on the other hand, is said to make predictions with alarming precise precision and specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on its surface that allows you to view the prediction. You put both of these pieces of junk back in the box. Capture log refrigerator. The refrigerator. You take the refrigerator. You might as well grab the cookalizer too. No portable kitchen is complete without it. You take your lunch top too, because obviously you're going to be using that pretty soon. Whoops, there goes your flute. But who cares? Feed your friend. Before you go to feed Beck, you will need to prepare a meal for him. Clear some space on your work table, so you can set up your refrigerator and cookalizer. Just for fun, Jade allows you to take a stab at matching the cards to use the gizmo. It doesn't present much of a challenge for her, so she figures you might as well step aside while providing a few generous hints. No, warmer, colder, cold, warmer, yes, no.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm stealing that.
Okay.
Cold, ice cold, warmer.
Sorry, I was just given some food.
That's fine.
Nice.
You skip that.
You have selected the key line. Way to go. Try again.
Lemon.
Hot. Wait. No, cold. Really cold. Freezing fucking tundra. Take another crack at this. Congratulations, you advanced your matching skill to the whole new level. You're Con Hero. Legend of the Frostbite Amputee.
Yukon.
Jade is beginning to regret breaking the fourth wall for this ill-advised escapade. Okay, one more time.
Apple.
If it was known in advance how terrible you were going to be at this matching game, the author may have given second thought to preparing this cool interactive flash application. Look at these fruits on the loose. Good luck trying to settle them down.
Wait, this ain't no flash animation. Oh.
It wasn't actually Flash. You just deployed the gadgets yourself. Stick fruits in the refrigerator to keep them fresh. These fruits are unlikely to become less impudent anytime soon, regardless of where they're stored, but you stick them in anyway. You take a look at the refrigerator's
rotary
interface. You wonder what he is in the mood for today. Press the steak button. Okay, well, it's a rotary dial, has no buttons to press. But whatever, that doesn't really matter. You dial up a thick T-bone steak, which you are sure Beck Creole is in the mood for, because he is in the mood for steak every day and is never in the mood for anything else. But he likes his steak well cooked. lightly irradiate cake. He does prefer his steak rare after, but you will not dignify the thought, turning the dial much further, because you are not hearted.
Because you're not.
You capture log the irradiated steak and save it for your trip outside. You probably shouldn't waste much more time. You wouldn't want all those nice depleted steak isotopes to settle down. I examined the atomic base by your bed. You wouldn't exactly call it an atomic base, but it is heavily customized to accommodate a high level of musical
Virtuosity.
thank you. The perfect instrument for the electrically spirited.
Eclectically.
Collectively.
My poor tongue.
Oh,
It's so
Echo,
tied
it's
up.
okay.
I'm
If
doing
you
this
want one-
better. Sorry.
If you want one of us to take over, we can.
Please, I want to eat. I trust you with Jade.
Okay.
I missed another shot. God damn it.
Oh, Aries, do you want to do it?
No, Echo nominated you. Therefore,
Okay.
you take it.
The perfect instrument for the eclectically spirited. You turn the strings way down, of course, because your stumpy arms can't reach the low notes. You switch your electric bass to its advanced setting, but you promptly switch it back, since obviously it's going to be too complicated to play it in person like this. The default setting is in your preferred mode for casual jamming, and since you can't possibly waste enough time playing music, casually jam is exactly what you're going to do. Play a hauntingly relaxing bass line.
Yeah, things are disappearing.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? Bro, what the heck?
Yeah, that's our home.
Yep.
Huh? Oh, is this? It is. It's going quite far. She's
Yeah.
gonna have a trip.
Also, keep note of frogs. Because there's a lot of frogs in this series.
Frog. Okay.
Oh, by the way, aren't we like...
Jade knows more than she lets on, but she doesn't remember how she knows.
Funny.
Aren't we like 1/10 of the way?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take the portable amp from the wall socket to
Bro, what the heck?
open lunch top. You like to make yourself comfy in your plushie pile before getting down to business with your computer. Let's get down to business. Activate Pester Chum. Ooh, so silly. Whoa! So silly!
Girly Pop's a fucking inventor.
Holy shit. Hey, look! John is online. Hooray! It also looks like Dave pestered you about something yesterday, but you missed it. Pester John. Oh, she's Gigi! Okay.
It took you long enough.
Yeah. You greet John, but he does not respond. He is undoubtedly gallivanting around his house in a state of barely restrained birthday mirth. He may also be retrieving the 2 packages and the 2 envelopes which you are certain came in the mail for him earlier. You will wait a little while and see if he returns before you head out. See if Dave
Also,
left you
keep
a
an
sweet move
eye.
out.
keep an eye on the troll slum. Because those are
Oh.
important names later on.
Ooh. It does not appear so. But you just never know with that crazy and cool guy. So cool. Hey, you're asleep again, aren't you? Or do you even know if you are? I still don't know how that works. Oh boy. Alright. Hey. Oh, you're asleep again, aren't you? Or do you even know if you... Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah. It's like nothing means anything. It's so cool getting hella chumped by your quote coquettish damn riddles all the time. I don't know why I believe anything you say. I'm like the Grand Marshal of the gross chum page, waving around my chum
page?
doctor baton. Assistant director of chum porography. Celebrated author Ernest Chumkingway. Wait, weak. Chumpelstiltskin.
Uncle
Chumple.
Stiltskin?
No way, Rumpelstiltskin! He's real! Chumple dipshit? Yeah. You're asleep. Yes or no? ASL?
Thank you. Thank you for
S
subscribing.
equals species. Huh? Hello? Who? What?
Hello, we got a subscriber. Let's fucking go.
Oh,
Woohoo!
a subscriber on stream. That's not happened since a long time ago.
Wow, that's been a minute. Welcome to the channel.
I don't have the list of actions though. Why is it not visible?
Cool.
Also, I'm gonna admit, I didn't expect that word to actually appear here.
I am so happy I didn't say that. I had to filter myself. I usually don't have to filter myself.
I had to speak up to make sure you filter yourself.
Holy moly. Anyways. S equals species. Baboon. Kangaroo rat. Kangaroo rat. Give you twice, please. Okay, well, you're not saying anything, so I guess whether you're not awake or asleep or whatever, you're just not around, and I'm wasting good material. Even worse, I'm wasting a killer persona here. Like, I don't know what a wide open V-shaped leotard and a fuck ton of body paint. Some like sinewy back arching crick do so real looking motherfucker. Always low to the ground getting a
Soleil.
Wait, what? Soleil? Is it pronounced Soleil?
It's supposed to be like a Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
Give me a second.
Looking motherfucker, huh?
Marianne, read this line and you will understand. Moving forward.
Moving forward. Where am I at? I always low to the ground getting a good prowl on. Like I dropped my keys in the dark. Nimblest son of a bitch who had the gumption to glue a nasty pair of latex cat lips onto his face. For a reason that wasn't a joke. Jade, hey. Where are you? Seriously, I'm sitting here tonight with a fucking bag of kibble. I can't read the rest because...
Aries.
I was doing
Scroll
stuff.
down!
I am sorry.
You're okay. Bag of kibble jacked open on my lap and primed for a goddamn bear. You're gone. By the way, my name is Aquit Persmusk. Permusk? Artist buttock in the jungle. Tempered steel. Hey, yeah, just wanted to give you this remix I finished. Here. Turntech Godhead sent Garden Gnostic file Explore Remix MP3. So yeah, you don't have to respond to any of that, by the way. I'll probably forget half the shit I said anyway. Talk to you tomorrow. Open fresh jams.
Oh, I can actually interact. Okay, we're taking a
music break.
Should we? They're all like 2 minutes, 1 minute, half a minute.
It's up to y'all. I'm good with anything.
Okay, I have an idea. Keep on reading.
Oh, you open the Fresh Jams media player and add Dave's remix to the playlist. Open Echidna and go to mspaintadventures.com. Ah! Boggle vacantly at these shenanigans. It begins to dawn you everything may be a colossal waste of time. Aw. You open your web browser and visit MSPA. You navigate to a random page in the middle of the latest epic. It looks like he was just finishing up some sort of weird tangential intermission here. Whatever that was, it clearly advanced the plot in no relevant way whatsoever. End intermission. Midnight Crew, Acts 10:31. Holy shit.
Nice.
I just realized what their browsers were supposed to be referenced to. You will not get the context until they actually appear. And then we can do the god tier fucking quiz.
Huh. Anyway, D. Okay, it's my turn then.
Fuck you. You killed a little time, but still no sign of John. Pester Dave. I'm glad we took a little break so I could consume all that. That was a big bad burger. I love it. Oh, where the fuck is D?
Come on, just read. I got this.
The transcript's literally at the bottom. Hi, Dave!
Hey, sup?
Not much. What's up with you, bro?
Good one. It's alright, being chill, I guess. You know how it goes.
Hey, feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy?
Oh man, you know it.
So cool.
You know, shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I'm telling you.
So have you talked to John today?
Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his decks. Wait, didn't we read this?
Yeah, I thought we read this like a long time ago.
We read this a long time ago.
Yeah.
We can skip sound again.
D.
Stripe. Round one.
Strike.
Get his ass, Dave! Get him!
I wouldn't be playing this bad.
It's funnier with the context. It's literally his brother fighting him with the puppets.
It's so funny.
And it's funnier that, like, the brother is super fucking fast. You can only see, like, his silhouette.
Oh, what the fuck was that? You wanna see that again? Ah!
Double guy.
Mr. Rose.
Rose is
Rose is online.
Alright, Echo, who do you want to be? Do you want to be Rose or do you want to
I'll
be
be
Jade?
Rose. You can be
Okay.
Jade.
Alright.
I require a font of frighteningly accurate yet infuriatingly non-specific information. Do you know where I can find a wellspring of this sort?
Yes, okay, but we can't talk for long.
You have plans?
Well, yes, I do, but it's just that you'll have to lose your internet connection soon. And we won't talk again for a pretty long time, not until you enter.
Enter?
Yeah.
And this is what I was talking about. This was just a scratch that needed itching. My advice is for the inscrutable. It is limitless.
Lol. What did you want to know?
You've been insisting today was the big day. We would all play a game you didn't know the name of. A game you said I'd get in the mail, and did. One that would help me answer some questions. But Strider is being obtuse. I can't catch John at his computer. You don't even have the game yourself. And on top of all of that, my internet is unstable. So are you sure today is the day?
Sure, there's a lot of challenges, but yes, I'm sure. Dave is cool. You know you'll come around when the time is right, and he just has a lot of work to do first. So do you. You'll need to keep searching for suitable signal and power source. It'll be hard, but don't give up. And don't worry about me neither. Focus on playing with John first. It all starts with you two.
Is there nothing else you can say to prepare me for this? I'm sure you think little of the blightly upsetting dark forces with Grandpa Morale?
Morale?
Morale. Morale, I think.
Morale?
Morale.
Morale?
Over there on Hell Murder Island. Honestly, I've only read a few books on it.
Dark? That's ridiculous. I don't really know what to tell you other than it's not going to be what you think it is. And most importantly, you'll have your questions answered, but they'll be the ones you haven't thought to ask yet. Just be patient and be brave and you'll see. It'll be fun. Uh-oh, looks like you've got to go. Take care, Rose.
Be the other girl.
I swear.
You are now the other girl, several hours in the future. It appears a secret passage in the mausoleum has been opened. It's getting awfully toasty. You gather up your belongings, including your dead cat. Keep that cat in mind. Descend. Stop being the other girl and pester John again. Spend enough time for now, concerning yourself with the future of your friend. John will not be available until later. But then he'll have his hands full, as so will you. You pack up your lunchtop and get ready. Take care of some business downstairs. Descend!
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's so silly.
We still have a lot.
You can literally click on him and experience the sounds.
After we finish the playlist.
There. Try as you might, you can't stop your mind from drifting to the fate of your friends. You dwell on a particular configuration of reminders on your finger. Also in the future.
What's with this? Why didn't it play? Why didn't it play? Oh.
Go.
Strike!
Boing, boing, boing.
He's just gonna get fucking thrown around.
Whee!
Of course.
Mannequin!
Nanaquin! Oh, I love you, Nanaquin.
And we just
And this
reset.
is just gonna repeat.
Okay.
Also in the future. But years, not hours. Under bare white branches, a century awaits. Nom,
Nom. Nom, nom, nom.
nom, nom.
Yum, yum, yum. No way.
Oh.
We are not fucking reading this. Move on.
I want to read it.
No. Punch card calculator.
Thank you, Eric. Beautiful, wonderful, glorious.
Oh wait, you can even click on them.
Oh wow, wait, hold on.
We just actually will make. Shall we keep
You
this?
can actually create something. You can put an image in there.
I'm scared.
It's just gonna be a picture of UD
Oh god.
so that he can create you over to his area.
No way.
And I think you can actually copy paste the URL, the output. You should have the full image.
Not working.
No? Oh, that was worth a try. Are you serious?
Very
Oh,
silly.
the domain is no longer owned.
Oh, that sucks.
Well,
Wait, it makes sense. It's been pretty much ages since Homestuck was made.
Over 10 years.
Nearly.
No, it
Well,
has
no,
been over
it's
10
been
years.
over 10 years.
Yeah, it's 2025. Echo.
You enter the laboratory, look for mad scientists. There are no scientists to be found, mad or otherwise. Or anyone, for that matter. The lab appears to be deserted. There is a kiosk, though.
a big one.
Rose's mom had to make all of this. It looks like kiosk monitors the lab's enormous hub grid. Transportalize as far as you can go. I mean, her grandpa was a big game hunter. This is as far as you can go. That level is blocked by one of your grandpa's impressive big game trophies. You just don't think he would cotton to someone moving. Speaking of which, here are some of his trophies now. He has a million of these ghastly things. If you really dislike them, proceed. You hop down a level. Granddad also likes to accumulate valiant knights from his travels. These are pretty cool, you guess. Keep going. Oh yeah, how could you forget about his stash of
Decrepit, I think.
Decrepit, yeah.
Decrepit.
decrepit mummies? God, you hate these. Don't stop. It's just women. This is your grandfather's collection of what he refers to as his beauty. No lovely lady will be fit for his collection unless her portrait has spent at least 20 years of bleaching in front of the window of a beauty parlor, a sort of establishment he plundered no less frequently than ancient tombs. You guess they are sort of like your sisters while growing up, and you are always encouraged to look up to them. They're all awfully pretty ladies, you suppose. But it was always hard to get as excited about them as Grandpa. Jade, study hard and keep your rifle at ready. When a venture summons, I know you will rise to the task and take your rightful place amongst the daughter of
Eclectica.
Eclectica. That old coot stirs a bag of winds. Complete your descent.
Nah. It's the
You
worm
reach the ground
god.
level.
Where
This
is
is
that
the
one?
stupid thing blocking the transportalizer. This is unspeakably hating. Down the southeast hall is the Grand Foyer. You have to cross it to leave the house.
Playing the song.
Yes.
It's a very good song. It's a bangers.
Looks like someone's pestering you. Even though you thought you logged off? Question mark? Answer.
1 second. There's no sounds. It's just there are sounds. Anyway, we finished the playlist.
Yay.
Who wants to be a very loud and aggressive troll?
Now I guess I can take this one.
Yeah.
Hi again, idiot.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm gonna have to context this. This is a typing quirk of his. He is not actually like that. He is loud and aggressive, just not that loud. Oh no!
So I guess today is finally the day you fuck everything up.
Oh!
Is there nothing I can do to change your mind?
You can leave me alone? How can you even be talking to me after I blocked you and after I logged out?
You don't get that I'm better and smarter than you in every way. Forever. You don't get that because you are incredibly stupid.
I get that you're a jerk and you should shut up. Goodbye, you jerk. Blocked.
Again blocked, by the way.
Look at that kiosk.
Very loud. Random Aries jump
It
scare.
looks like a mapping of each hub's index. It appears one of the hubs was recently unlocked. Go to the center and do a goofy dance.
Huh?
At the center, you find a little stage that looks perfect for supporting a spectacularly silly dance. Or it would be if standing on it didn't make you feel a little nervous. And also, if it didn't sound like
What? Yeah.
a stupid idea, given the circumstances. It looks sort of like the various contraptions that you've been deploying in John's house. You wonder what it does. Attempt to plug laptop into nearby hub. Attempt to plug... Oh. Great, you just vaporized your dead cat. Oh well, ashes to ashes, you guess. There's got to be a better way to deal with this lousy tree. Examine fetch modus.
Oh
Looks
my
like
God.
you can choose between picking leaves or awkwardly uprooting the entire tree, as you've been doing. You select the leaf and you turn off auto balance, since its consequences can be a little mystifyingly sometimes. You gather up all your items again in an order that places your laptop in a conveniently accessible leaf. You are not sure why you didn't do this a lot sooner. Sort of a funny looking tree, but your concern for structural elegance is at an all-time low. Find the unlocked hub. As long as you're going to plug in your computer, you might as well find that hub. Here it is. Hub SN underscore lab 0413. Yet another reference is unlocked and thus removable from the grid. You suspect this is the same beacon transmitting the unsecure signal you were using earlier. You pick the laptop leaf from the tree.
You can interact with them.
Yes.
Okay.
Plug your laptop into the hub, then capture log the hub and then the laptop. There must have been a better place around here to set up your computer. This huge grid of electronics is sort of uninviting. You look around. Hey, what's that? It's another one of these ominous countdowns. You didn't notice it when you first entered the lab about a minute ago. It looks like this one may have been ticking for years. Whatever it's ticking down to, there isn't much time. You can only hope that when you turn on your computer again, there will be enough connection. There will be a connection invitation from one Mr. Strider. Again in the future. Another timer winds down sideways.
Oh, it started moving.
Straight up moving.
He's moving to the west.
Ow.
Dave.
I'm scorned. Round two.
What?
Strife! Yeah!
Wait, what are they saying?
They're fighting.
They are fighting.
Why?
To give some context, the grown-ups have known this shit was gonna happen years ago. Like, long time ago. So Dave's brother has just essentially been training him. But in the way of training, he essentially technically neglected Dave. Like, to the point where he has to save his food in his closet to even eat.
Don't you go upstairs, bro?
Oh, I think this is where it,
Told you,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, this is just...
It keeps happening!
What does? You don't have time to humor every random thought that pops into your head. Clock is ticking. Look around for anything of importance. This looks like something of importance.
Nah.
It appears to be the SkyNet's primary session terminal, monitoring a great number of superb sessions in the northeastern United States and parts of Canada. Upon further investigation, you draw some logical conclusion. It looks like each session consists of an IP address and a physical location. The colored dot on the map appears to be a meteor impact site. It seems like each section corresponds with a meteor, but not all meteors have session. The color of the dots appeared to indicate the status of the meteor's descent. The red dots indicate meteors have already landed. Yellow dots are imminent collisions. Green will impact later, and blue will take the longest to touch down. Use the panel to enter on your present location and zoom in. Surrounding the lab are, of course, hundreds of smaller meteors that have been raining down steadily throughout the evening. Most of these meteorites have either landed already or will shortly. Centered over the lab is a significantly larger imminent collision. You can't say precisely how imminent, but you could certainly take an educated stab at it.
Stab,
Just
stab, stab.
southwest of the lab, centered a suspiciously near location of your house, is an even larger looming collision, so this one appears slightly less imminent. The terminal looks at like it can monitor any meteor or session around the world. Search filters can be applied as well, restricting results based on size, time of impact, location, and so on. You zoom way out and narrow the search base on size.
Nice.
2 at the top of the list appears to be the biggest so far. You examine only their coordinates. The second biggest is centered over a US city, the biggest by a landslide. Luckily for the Earth, you suppose, way out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. That's Jade's location, by the way.
Ooh.
She's talking about Dave's and Jade's. Jade's is not happening anytime soon. Whereas Dave's is fucking reaching straight towards him. Turn on your laptop and check on John.
Is John still alive?
You plug the laptop into the hub again and turn it on. It is now powered and connected to the wireless signal the hub is broadcasting. Your Spurb session reconnects.
Yay! We actually still have a way
Yay,
of
internet.
surviving.
Yippee, surviving!
That's a miracle.
Yay, internet.
That's a miracle.
No sign of John here. You wonder why the house is shaking. Last you saw him, he was on one of the roof platforms. You'll have to navigate via the Spurb interface to find him. Obscene. As seen.
Ascend.
Ascend.
Boing, 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 boing.
Boing, 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 boing,
Boing,
boing,
boing,
boing,
boing, boing,
boing, boing,
boing,
boing.
boing, 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 boing.
Kill Nana Quinn!
Yeah, Nana Quinn! That's why she's the GOAT!
We
The
love Nana
GOAT!
Quinn. The cookie glass.
The victory dance.
Truly. Left hanging. Wait, I did not see that actually. Ah, I cannot see it. Left hanging long enough. Also, he's covered in
Ink.
black goo.
Ink.
Good work, John.
Oh, hey, you're back.
For now, I'll have to leave again shortly. It looks like there's another large meteor headed for my present location.
Oh, so you mean Dave connected with you?
Not yet. I'll explain later. But I think I've determined the active The
That
activating
activating.
timer in the game is not directly responsible for summoning a meteor to your location. Countdown seems merely to exist as a kind of warning to the player, as well as a strange coincidence.
Okay. I don't really think I get it. Is this relevant?
Probably not at the moment, and not certain, and certainly not to you. I have to go.
Okay, later. Later.
Yes, try to not waste too much of the Gerst while I'm gone.
Climb that edge ladder. You rocket up the edge ladder to the dizzying heights of the vaunted Boys Killer rung. Your new feather is hard earned and well deserved, and alarmingly fashionable. Collect fat loot. You and your ceramic pork hollow rejoice in the mound of wealth yielded from your meteoric ascent up the ladder. You are still not sure what all these boon dollars can actually get you, but when pulling in such insane loot hand over fist like this, who cares? Not you. Pick up as much grist as you can hold. Your expended cash limit is more than enough to accommodate the grist windfall. You gather up 2,260 pieces of build grist, 10,040 pieces of shell, 490 drops of tar, and 350 drops of mercury. Huh. You can't wait to find out what amazing items this new supply of grist will be just barely insufficient to produce. Oh god, there's grist littered down there too. Stupid ogres were like huge grist pinatas. One of those big sour grape electric holocaust fruit gushers is jammed in the hole in the platform. I guess there's only one way to get it.
John, don't forget your book. It is your birthright. You want to give it a read when you have a moment, particularly in the first several pages.
Okay, Nana, I will. Hey, Nana?
Yes, dear.
Since I'm trying to get up to that gate, and since you can sort of conjure floating beds and throw me around and all, couldn't you just throw me up to the gate?
Yes, of course, John, but that would not serve your purpose well. There is a very good reason why you should build up. Keep building.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's what I figured. So just one more thing. Do you think that instead of telling me exactly why that is with a clear explanation, you can give me a series of really coy riddles about it and then sort of giggle?
Oh, John, you really are a fresh young man. Your father have done a wonderful job of raising you. So proud of you both.
I guess.
When you pass through the first gate, everything will change. You'll find a place where the constellation stands beneath the clouds, and then your true work may begin.
I suddenly understand everything. Nope. Elsewhere, we find a place where a kingdom
Welcome to Durst.
where a kingdom lies entrenched beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness. Bro's fighting.
Yeah. Dad, yeah, get him! Get him!
Graveyard stuffers. You are now the peregrine mendicant. You're flying westward in your peculiar mobile station. You have no sense of your bearings presently. The door is blocked by a metal column which extended through the entry shaft before liftoff. What will you do? Check mail. This message to Dr. Brinner looks pretty serious. Open envelope. Never. The mail is sacred, and sacred is the true trust between the postman and the recipients of his precious parcels. You have made a solemn pledge to deliver this letter to the doctor just as soon as you determine where this address is, or find any sort of discernible mailing address in this wasteland, for that matter. The mail is freedom. The mail is life. The mail is the very fabric of civils. Wait, hold that thought for a moment.
Yeah.
The mail is the one final hope for resurrecting a dead plant from its ashes. And the letter carriers are the brave soldiers of God in this righteous crusade. They are the defenders of the light of knowledge. Okay, no, it's Year of Light. Never mind. Um, Free communication and the exchange of ideas. They are the bold daughter, daughter,
Totters.
daughters. I cannot,
Totters.
I cannot pronounce the second T. Totters. Of all those little papery conduits of freedom, the white postmarked angels that whisper a message on their deliverance, a promise to the yearning. There is hope yet. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection. Mail.
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 Examine keyboard and screen. Is the terminal you use to activate the station's homing mechanism. It looks like it has now returned control to you. The default viewport displays commands previously entered, including your last and only command, home. Type view. You type another one of the previously entered commands. It switches to the view of a young girl standing alone somewhere. There's a heavy amount of video interference of some sort. The girl seems familiar to you. Greetings. Bro, slow. Don't I know you?
Terrible idea.
It went boom.
Refuse to acknowledge the absurd tea set.
Huh?
You successfully disregard the tea set because it's stupid and shouldn't be in a place like this. You probe further into the lab.
What is the tea set doing in a lab?
Looks like the little girl's room. This all strikes you as a bit odd. No time for messing around in here, though. Wear the scarf. Be it a writer. Okay, maybe you'll do a little messing around. You are only human after. Ugh! What's that? You are accosted by a friendly mutant cat. Resist great urge to take the wedged shawl. Oh,
Oh,
that's John.
resist great urge to take the wedged shawl, whatever. You know you should grab this thing, but you're suddenly feeling apprehensive about entering your father's room. With all the scampering around, it almost slipped your mind how much you hate his hideous clowns. No use putting it off any longer. There's only one thing left to do. Give me a D, give me an A, give me an S, give me a C. Jump down. Scampering.
Scamper into Grand
Oh,
Foyer
that's
with
Jade.
wild abandon.
Sorry.
Class scamper. You scamper your heart out and bump into something. You don't know why he always insists on keeping it so dark in here. Oh, look, it was one of his dumb globes. These things make it awfully difficult to navigate the foyer. We get it, Granddad. You like to travel around the world, going on adventures and stuff. How's these goddamn stupid globes? Arm yourself. Grandpa will surely have stern words for you if he catches you without your trusty rifle at the ready. That's just what you need. Another one of his blastering, mustachioed
Diatribes.
diatribes. You're rolling your eyes in advance, getting them warmed up by Lily. You can evade him all together. All you have to do is get past the fireplace and out the front door, and you will be scot-free. Examine those chaps on the sofa. These are the manners for distinguished house guests. They like gathered here by the fireplace for tea time, as well as pretty much all other time. It's all very mannerly and civilized. You know exactly what's going to happen. You try to sneak by, the fireplace is going to light up, and your grandpa's silhouette is going to appear in front of the fire, give you a good spook. He's so predictable.
He is so predictable.
Wow.
And there he goes. The old man has to flame. You suppose you could still manage to sneak by the crafty old man if you were fast enough. Avoiding an encounter would be ideal. Encounter with him are usually intense, leap dramatically across the divide. Whoops! You guess an encounter with him is almost certain now, but most likely not for a while. Time to see what someone else is up to. So let's say day.
Drive. Aw, snap. Preloader psych out. Thanks you. Strife?
He's dead. He's been long dead.
Again, each button does something different.
Is that you pressing random buttons?
Yes.
Holy shit.
This is exactly what was happening with the flute.
Pew. Pew. Pew.
So I think they explain what happened to him later on. Can't remember what exactly happened.
Pew. Fuck you. Me.
Yes, I'm going out with this gun. No, I will not go get a bigger one. No, I will not take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh, that is so preposterous. Do you even hear what you're saying? I will be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun and it shoots lots of incredibly dangerous bullets. Well, won't you just stop it? I'm going now. Goodbye. Heart emoji. Abscond. He was so much easier to deal with when he was alive.
Miraculously survive. Oh?
Yeah, that's Andrew Husby right there.
Time to read.
Yay. Love reading. Aww.
Peer out explosion hole. Oh no, the mailboxes. He catch
The
that.
worm. Aww.
Ahem.
Echo.
No, sorry. Refuse to acknowledge the absurd kitten. Failed miserably. Oh, look, here's some mad science crap over here. Insert coin. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to this setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore. Assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins on the fridge, remember? Let's
Mhm.
play a game. It doesn't appear to be a game. It appears to be an purifier. Screw around with the purifier. You messed with the console. Hey, Jaspers is alive! Or at least he was in the past. According to the timestamp, this was almost 9 years ago. You tried to move the crosshairs from the joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have enough time to horse around with this thing. You zoom out. It looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. You weren't making a lot of progress though, because Jaspers was no doubt being characteristically
Look. Oh, recalcitrant?
Recalcitrant.
What?
whatever the
Recalcitrant.
fucking word is. You
Recalc-
possibly jolted this phase down in your pad.
Recalcitrant?
Hard to remember though.
Maybe.
Wait, could this be that day? Cause time paradox.
Whoa.
Okay.
We're having a time paradox with this one.
Recalcitrant.
Recalcitrant?
Should be something close to that. So that word, because it's 101 written with what it's in my language, means when someone is annoyingly annoying, like the next level of annoying.
I see.
You attempt to purify Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox because you completely see that he has not told you his secret yet. But it seems the machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible purification practices. The paradox ghost imprint of Jasper's purifies instead, quickly settles into a mound of sludge.
Sludge.
The machine besides it sucks up the paradox sludge. Cat's going crazy on a scarf.
Aww.
And begins some kind of automated procedure. It seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by the device. The device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jasper. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. The good news is that it will meticulously
Mercifully.
unstabilize. It will be mercifully unestablished along with this facility shortly. This is also the bad. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making unsuccessful attempts perfect the science of ectobiology. Have a flashback. There's no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right here on the monitor. You rolled the clock forward a few seconds. Jasper's revealing his stunning secret to you in strict confidence. Before you can ask him to clarify, he vanished into thin air. You now believe you understand why. However, you are not the one to purify him from this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. A couple weeks after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverside. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before the absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Trace Jasper's whereabouts on the machine. You rolled the clock forward to a week after he vanished. It seemed to have no accessible feeding trace.
Feed tracing.
Tracing his whereabouts during that time frame, he fast forwarded another week. There he is, just as he found him. Fast forward to now. Oh, it has 4 eyes. Okay.
Oh yeah, you thought they were eyebrows as well?
Yeah.
Cats having eyebrows.
I was like, huh. I mean, what's
This cat's
weird
got
about it
eyebrows.
besides having eyebrows?
Bro's an alien.
Hold on, it's still gone.
You're so silly. Aw.
Oh.
It's Jasper's. He's alive. Well, okay, he's still dead, but his body is intact. Turns out it wasn't some kind of disintegrator. God, it's fucking horrible. Like you saw, it's more like an escapalizer. Purify Jasper's immediately. Good thing you finally got all this sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat in a screen. I'm not gonna pronounce that right. Stop fooling around and
Emscray.
transportalize out of there. Locate and feed the devil beast you call a pet. Good luck finding him. If he wants to be found, he will find you. Bexqual has always managed to elude your precognitive facilities. Faculties. He is completely invisible to your intuition somehow. Property almost totally unique to him. It used to freak you out a little. You have long since grown accustomed to it. You'll see why this dog is important.
This dog is. Wait, what the fuck? What's going on? I'm scared.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Up. I can't say I trust that.
Huh? Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along. Received the package you expected to arrive. The birthday package you were expecting from John arrived months late. But yet, right on time. It landed right there past a crumbling monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. That's John.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the word. Triple somersault into room, etc. Stick the landing. Oh, somersault. Wait. Yeah. Okay, you do that. You're now in your dad's room. Where are all the clowns? You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. It probably contains all sorts of clues, at least various forms and paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. Snoop. Ah yeah, here comes the secret. Get ready for some major reveal. Wait a minute. These are all just boring business documents and spreadsheets. What the hell's going on? Examine your dad's room.
Kind of a boring room. No clown. No Harley
The
Quinn.
businessman. Oh, not all that to clowns. Most shocking twist yet.
Oh, he has a frame of his son. That's
Aw,
adorable.
who's this douchebag? Whoa, Betty Crocker!
Calm
Oh, there's
down.
birthday gifts.
It'll be alright. So all those years, while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along. Just a man trying to make a good honest living for his son. He was too embarrassed to tell you the truth. Maybe it was just that you never bothered to ask. You guess you always just assumed. The human prisoner has broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile.
He's strong enough to lift that fucking safe, by the way.
I mean, his
So
son
he's a man.
his son is supposed to become a man by lifting a safe.
Yep.
Although the safe is no longer you know.
Yeah, but they expected it to be heavy enough where it would stop him.
You're going to need a bigger safe. It's still safe. Who's this guy? Spade Slick. Spade Slick? Got a nice ring to it. But you know your own name, and that damn well ain't your name. Take another stab at it. State name and rank? Okay. Oh god, another character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen a good amount of times. Get ready.
Good luck.
You know, this feels like a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me check how many pages are left in this act.
I think we're, what, like a little bit over halfway?
You're 957. You have 198 pages left of Act 3.
Jesus fucking
Yeah!
Christ.
This is a nice place to take a break.
And he's right. We are over, fuck you, ads. We are over halfway through. This is
Oh,
Act 3 is supposed to have 395 pages.
What the fuck?
Yes, Moy? Oh, you sent me something.
Oh shit. Boy art? Hell yeah.
Oh? Ooh, we getting some art?
Fuck yeah. Hopefully, maybe.
Also, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm fucking around with keys. I'm fucking around with the 3D printed cat that was given to me as a gift.
Oh, what? Holy shit, that's so cute.
Hold on, I have photos of it. It's like green and pink.
Ooh. Meanwhile, I just got a notification that we're under a tornado watch, so I think there may or may not be a storm a brewing. So I'm gonna go check that. Ah. Ah, I see.
Yes.
Oh. so cute, so steampunk. Aww. Also, yeah, we got another, I think, hour and a half until a storm hits. Yay. I'm suffering.
Yep. I'm gonna look over these when my headache is gone. So probably
Oh,
tomorrow.
shit.
Yeah, no, I've had a headache for the past couple of hours, but I said to not postpone the stream.
Aw,
Oh, you should have said something.
Oh,
you should have said something. We would have rescheduled for a different time, man.
Yeah.
no, it's fine because listen, it settled down a bit.
Aries, how are you gonna create content if you were bedridden? If you don't take care of yourself?
Please take care of yourself,
We
love.
can discuss about that later. Now I have a stream to end.
Hmm.
Therefore,
Alright.
uh, I'll be right back. Uh, any last words before I end this?
Uh, don't play weird games, chat. And also, double check what you're about to read.
True.
Because we
Always
almost
double
said a
check.
few horrible things on this fucking stream.
Yeah.
Watch the not yet monetization get demonetized.
True.
I don't think
Also,
that's
make
gonna
sure you're
happen.
taking care of yourselves, chat. Make sure you are healthy and you are doing good.
If you
Moral
feel
of the
like you hate
story.
everyone, eat some. If you feel like everyone hates you, get some sleep. If you feel like you hate yourself, take a fucking shower, stinky.
True.
Also, Moe, they look great, though I cannot focus on them well enough. So that's
Oh fuck.
all the reaction I can give right now. Anyway,
Moy is asking if they could send it to D as well.
yeah, you can.
Yeah, I love seeing art. Ah.
D is the current person that has basically did the new design, so yeah, anything can go to them.
Yeah.
Anyway, uh I'll be back in a sec. Right. I had to deafen myself so that I can actually focus. The headache just got worse. Just like I think 15 minutes ago. So yeah, I should be fine after a good night's sleep. Haven't slept properly lately due to some work stress and some other stuff that has been happening. But I'm focusing on my mental health currently, and usually these streams do help. That's why I did not want to postpone it. But yeah, I'm holding I think 2 more streams this week, Saturday and Sunday, around the same hours. Sunday probably a bit earlier if I can manage. And Saturday it's going to be a lot earlier, most probably like 3 hours earlier, 2 hours, depending on when I finish all the stuff I have to finish. But anyway, outside of that, hope you guys had a great time listening to us. Sorry for all the weird topics that this comic got us into, but it's just a comic, so don't think too much of it. And yeah, next Homestuck stream is going to be next Friday for sure. We're keeping this Homestuck Friday thingy, and if there's anything happening to it, I will announce for sure. Like postponing or having it earlier or stuff like that. So yeah, thanks once again, guys, for being here, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.